we ended where you guys had reached the stairs to go down to the second level. And on your way through that gateway at the top of these stairs, um, there was a rune that triggered every time you guys went through, and you guys had a chance of a boon or a bane effect from the rune. While many of you did get the boon, two of you got bane, which caused a force push all the way down the stairs, causing 20d6 damage. Two people were Magnus and Roland, who both went down really hard, but the team picked them back up. Those that got the good ones, if you did not, so Valeth, you got all of your spell slots returned to you, but the other three of you,
Mhm.
you didn't have spell slots to give back, so instead you got a shield that's going to last for 1 hour and gives resistance to all damage.
Nice, nice.
Oh, no, you two are limping along. I'm toasty. Let's get rolling.
But yeah, so
Uh,
if you want, we can
All
just go
right.
straight down to the second level and you guys can get started there.
Yes, please.
Alrighty, let's move it over. There we go. So you're gonna want to find the center where we are. I believe it. Oh, I can do the focus ping. Let me do that.
I forget how big these maps are.
Boom.
Fucking gigantic.
Yeah.
yeah, that
Whoa.
focus ping helps so much.
Yeah. It's godsend, especially for maps like these. But alright. So you guys finish your journey down the steps, which goes down quite a ways in a very long tunnel, and you find yourself in a hallway. As you guys reach the second level, Garg speaks up and says, "I've noticed s- a new. It's like I know where they are. Those the fine fellows. I can sense them on this level. I might
So the
even be
clerk.
able to I might even be able to track them down. It's almost like I can feel their energy."
Mm.
As you guys are at the bottom of the stairs in that hallway, you do hear a lot of commotion over on your. Oh, the map's here, or the compass is there. So to the east of you, there's a lot of commotion. You hear um, almost like a ton of like a large crowd is like talking very much.
I'm gonna try to sneak and see what I can see.
All right.
You
Sorry,
sneak. Tell me where to put the fireball.
am I going up or down? Down, right?
Yeah, downwards. So like
Okay.
over here. So, is everyone coming
That
with
is up.
him, or is he just
No,
going?
we're letting sneaky go.
All right. Roll your stealth so I can see how well you
Yes.
do.
Stealth is with advantage. 21.
Ooh, 21's very
Dang.
nice. All right. Yeah, you can keep going. Let me get the reveal tool out. Give you some more.
As I get closer, do the voices sound like they're coming from here or the other way?
Even further away, and like they're definitely coming out of that room you pinged, but like very far further away, and it's a very large crowd. You can hear a mixture of mostly like higher pitched and like gruff noise voice boxes.
Does it sound like a bar environment or like there's drinking? Would I know that from my
Uh,
like being an alcoholic?
you can tell it's. I don't know if the festivity is the right term, but it is darn close to a festivity, so we'll go with that.
So I'm gonna
Mm.
go back to the group. and be like, so just a little bit down to the left. It sounds like it's a like a fest, like a party. So it's
Well, let's
that
go
noise.
invite our.
Yeah. Well, okay, let's go.
We could crash this party. Let's have some fun.
Question is it a party we're gonna go break up and just blow up or something?
I'm gonna go take a swig of my ale
Alrighty.
as I walk back. I think that's 6 or 8, right?
6 or 8 what? Sorry.
Points.
Oh,
Points?
your ale? It should be just 2 points for you.
No, but
Oh,
we haven't had a long
yeah,
rest.
your cumulative. I think you'd
Yeah,
be at
6 or 8.
six.
I can't.
I think it was. I think it's 8. I think you were already at
Yeah, I
6.
think you're. Yeah.
Got another 4 hours till we can long rest
We're gonna have
again.
to get you like a tracker device.
Yes.
Oh, but that room that you're looking into seems to be full of trash and debris. Um, the walls adorn some bas reliefs that depict dwarves carrying different supplies. But a lot of the faces and designs have been chipped away and replaced with cartoonishly drawn goblin heads. And it looks like it was done with
Of
charcoal.
course.
I'm not hearing things. There was sound coming down here.
Oh, I'm sorry. From the north, it obviously gets a lot louder, and in fact, you can even hear some banging noises start to pick up from the north.
Can we tell what the
Do we
sounds sound
recognize
like?
Um,
the language?
Like is he just grunting or speaking?
I think we're too far,
yeah, I
probably.
don't know if you hear actual like statements and stuff. It'd be like crowd noise, you know what I mean? But let me look at these backgrounds. Okay, Desmond, you would know this. It sounds like what the city would sound like before a festival, like whenever they're banging hammers and stuff to put things together.
I'll let the rest of the party know. This sounds like how a town would sound before a festival would start. If that was the right description, I might have zoned out for a second.
Uh,
Perfect.
Good.
Let's
sounds
go
like
ruin it.
pre-party.
Oh, we're going that way. All right. Oh, I guess you'd actually see more.
Why are you going that way there, Roland? We're
I'm
going to
just
ruin party.
looking.
Probably
I'm
not
just
that much.
looking.
I gotta crash this party.
Hold on, I gotta scroll
Prevent an ambush.
I like to know our surroundings.
For the most part, the room is empty, but in the center of the room, there is this rusted iron hand pump and a deep stone basin. And it looks a bit wet, as if it was used not too long ago. You can see that from a distance.
We found a well pump. Good to go.
I'm gonna start trying to be sneaky to see if I can get a peek in.
All right.
I would roll stealth, but I'm ass.
I got it.
Look at us being sneaky for one.
Let me bring it.
That's why I'm sitting out here in the hallway.
Bring it
23
dark.
on the stealth.
Okay, that's really good. Alright. You can hear the noise picked up a ton whenever you reach this opening to the east. And when you look through, you can see what looks to be like a couple like makeshift booths, and behind a couple of them are goblins. On the booths are just various stuff. And you can see, I'd say you can see a little more than that because it would be a very well lit room. So I'll give you this. The room is lit up by torches that kind of go through the center of the area. You see, different booths. You see carpets in the middle. You see makeshift little tents. You see goblins and bugbears and all sorts of different humanoids walking around. The smell is not great, but at the same time, you can smell like almost like somewhat fresh food. Not like the freshest, but better than usual food.
Perfect. I'm gonna walk back and be like, it's a bunch of goblins that having some type of festival.
Firewall? Maybe.
I mean,
Hmm.
yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
I
Or
think a fireball would be the best decision at this point,
yes, I
especially if there's a hole.
agree. I was gonna.
Gark is gonna speak up, and that's the scent is just getting so much stronger. I think that one of them, or maybe even all of them, are in there. I'm not too used to this sensation, but I can feel him. He's very close.
Yes.
Charger, blow him up, dude. You know I don't like goblins.
So Brother Garksy wants to blow up a bunch of goblins because you think your buddy's there, right?
Right.
Let's
Well, I'd prefer to handle this myself. It is my vengeance that I'd like to extract on him.
Well, then go kill all them and take the goblins out while you're at it.
My vengeance is with only those that took my life.
So blow the
All
goblin
right,
up.
we'll
Got
be.
it.
But
yeah,
I'll
keep
back.
getting, yes.
I will back your decisions, but leave any of the fine fellows for me.
Yes. Let's just add some fireworks to this party, shall
Oh, definitely add fireworks to the party. Let me just make some thoughts here.
Before
Did
we do
the,
that,
Big huge.
I want to take a greater potion of healing.
Okay.
Hold on,
That,
hold
that
on,
gives you.
man. I can get us both to max health, dude.
Do it if you want.
All right. I'm gonna use my last third level spell slot, and I'm going to cast Aura of Vitality.
or
Oh,
So
okay. That's a good
basically,
one.
for 10 turns, we'll take turns taking 2d6 of health. So 5 for me and 5 for you.
Okay, so that'd be 10d6 each, but Magnus, you gotta roll them both.
Okay. But yeah, that would be 10d6 for both of us. Okay. So where's the dice roller? I can just do d6.
Yeah.
Oh, it only goes up to 6, dude.
No,
Just type slash
just
R
yeah.
10d6.
Yep. There you
Okay, there's 20 for the first 6
go. All right.
rolling, and 32,
All right. 32 for rolling.
and then
Okay.
17 and 14 for me.
So it's
That's
31 for you.
31 for me.
Yep.
So not quite full, but way better than what we were at.
so shall we continue on then?
I'm gonna sneak up a little bit here. I mean, they're probably pretty loud, so they probably can't hear me just walk normally.
Yeah. I mean, a lot of them are shopping or trying to sell something, but it's up to you. If you're walking forward, you'd be able to see all the way. In fact, you know what? You'd probably be able to see all the way down to the back, where you'd even see a goblin kind of working on what looks to be the side of a stage.
stealth kill.
Yeah. I'm gonna go up.
Assassin's Creed, this motherfucker.
Roland,
Do
can you fix your health before you do that?
oh I don't do my health
Oh,
on
okay.
there.
Let me do it. What was it? Plus 30? 32.
Uh,
I got
32.
you.
Yeah,
yeah,
I got it.
I should be at 42.
Yep.
Yeah.
You're good.
Do you want another stealth check?
No, you were running on like a second 20 something, so you can go ahead.
I am. Oh shit. Okay. Now,
You can hear a
would I
lot.
be?
You can hear a lot more of them. You can hear them talking and gobbling to each other. You can hear multiple hammers being hammered
No,
on this
would
stage.
would I be able to see this one?
Are you gonna peek around the corner before you go in, or?
Well, would I hear him? Would I hear anything?
Yeah, you can hear like can hear multiples of them, like right around that corner to the right.
So then, yeah, I want to peek around the corner.
All right. You see multiple goblins working on this stage together. Some of them are messing with the lumber on the side of the room.
Immediately backs away.
Yeah,
What's up, Pointy?
we need another fireball.
Oh boy.
Are you just gonna stand there?
That's what I'm gonna say. And then, yeah, just stand where I am.
Are you sure you even want to deal with this?
We're the Pyromaniacs, of course we do.
All right. Let me see.
My apologies for assuming you wanted a peaceful route.
Yep. Nothing's blocking the view.
Peace
They're
is
goblins.
So, as it looks like, I'm thinking that's that as let me zoom in on this a little bit. That looks better.
Yeah, that's me, Trogdor.
All right. Sorry, I was lining the camera up. Yeah, so Trogdor, as you kind of step out to try and line a fireball out in the open, this goblin will shout in common, "Oh, new customer! Come, come! I have sales!"
Oh,
Oh.
okay.
Oh.
Helps.
Oh.
Step up in
Ooh.
front of him, and
He'll be staring down that hallway. He was staring at Trogdor, but if you block the line of sight, he'll look at you and smile. "Oh, more friends! More! Yes, come! We have lots of stuff here."
what type of stuff?
"Oh, are you new to the Goblin Bazaar?"
You can say that.
"Ah, well, I haven't seen you before, so I guess that makes a lot of sense. I'll tell you what, I'll give you the newbie discount since you've never been here before. How's that sound?"
Well, what are you selling?
"Oh, I got all sorts of wonderful goods." And he'll, like, open a chest that is on top of his little, like, makeshift, um, uh, booth, and in it you'll see multiple different like necklaces and rings. They're all like regular jewelry. You're not feeling any magic from them, but you do also see a couple holy symbols that are lined up of different deities symbols. And he'll gesture and be like, "If you're looking for something to sparkle, here's a whole box of trinkets. And if you're looking for something else, I got draperies, and my buddy over there, he sells some weapons. If you're looking for something sharper, or maybe even like a mallet."
Hey, Magnus, do you remember what holy symbol Brother Garth's looking for?
Yeah. Hey, you. I'm gonna speak to the dude in Goblin. Hey, you filthy animal. You got any Joaquin merchandise in there? Holy symbol of Joaquin.
I I can check. Certainly. He'll dig through the different necklaces, and he'll pull up one of the one of the holy symbols. And he'll say, "Here you go. This is that deity's holy symbol right here."
Can I do a religion check on it?
Yeah.
Very low. 7. I
7.
wouldn't recognize it.
You don't
Yeah, I wouldn't
recognize
recognize
it, but I would say it's enough that you would know it's not Joaquin's.
Okay. All right. Well, you obviously don't know what you're talking about, little man.
Ah,
Hey, Garth, come here and see if any of these symbols are yours.
maybe you
I
just
really
don't know
can't
what
hold
you're
anything.
looking
he's about
for.
to-
He'll walk
The
up.
merchant god.
Garg will walk up. "I'm not sure why we're stopping to look at necklaces. I have much pressing matters to get to."
We said we would give your holy
That
symbol back. Did you? Can you feel your
yeah,
holy
that
symbol or not?
I can't say I feel it, no. But what is it? Does he have symbols? Is that why you ask?
Oh, yeah.
yes, he's got holy pendants.
Okay, well, I guess I can look. You know, look at him.
If not, option one.
He'll look at him and he'll pull one up. Yeah, he does have Joaquin. You were right about that after all, but I don't feel any connection to this symbol anymore. It's another thing that seems to have been taken from me.
How much do you want for a goblin?
Well, so you found something you want? Well, I think I'll drive a fair bargain with you. Hmm, how does 10 gold sound?
Go for 5, man, and we might think about it.
Hmm, roll
5. I
persuasion.
was thinking 2.
What's he trying to
It seems like
buy?
more fair price.
A goblin?
Trying to play good cop, bad cop with him. Like 5 now? I would say 2.
9.
Eh,
Yeah, go for it, man. Go for it, dude.
I
You know
can't,
I'm not a negotiator.
I can't go down to 5. I gotta make ends meet. It's hard to drive sails a whole level deep into the earth.
What the hell does a goblin need with gold?
Okay, how about 5 gold, 1
And-
silver?
You can roll persuasion as well.
Yeah! 24.
Nice. Make it 2 silver on top, and I'll do it.
What
I'll
if
pay
we...
for it.
Yeah, sure.
I'll pay
Yeah.
for it.
We'll do that.
What is he trying to buy?
A holy symbol. Joaquin's
Oh.
A holy symbol.
How about we look
That's
at the
80.
weapons real quick as well, guys? They
37.
might have some fun things.
Can I ask the goblins they sell gunpowder
I don't know
Yeah,
if we
go
have
ahead.
any.
or black powder?
Are you just asking him, or are you asking me
Yeah.
to ask him? Because you can just ask him. And
No, I'll ask. I'll walk up to the goblin.
Okay.
Do you by any chance sell any black powder or gunpowder here?
I haven't found any myself, but maybe one of the other goblins have powders.
I'd like to look around for a powder goblin.
Is there any magical goblins?
Um, you can do a perception if you want to check that.
Okay.
I gotta show you more of the place, because you can see more.
Perception.
Yeah, because you're looking around, right? So.
Yeah.
Yeah, can we use
Yes.
like a perception check to identify who's the head goblin here, who's in charge?
That's
I
a
can do that.
That's a 19.
Um, and by the way, to point this out, because show the visual, this goblin, these are all like vendors. They just don't face the same way. They're all in different directions. Like this bazaar, it doesn't have the actual
Okay.
proper system.
It's like a flea market.
Yeah, except
Yeah, like
at
a
least
flea
the flea
market.
market's organized. This guy's facing this way. This guy's facing this way. This guy.
They're goblins. They're not smart enough.
Okay. I get it. Yeah.
Yeah, so if they're
Oh,
standing next to
anyways,
if they're
I
standing next
wanna-
to a barrel, that's that. And the 19 was to look around if any of them are magical. None of them have a magical appearance. They all look like basic goblins in various type of garbs and such,
Nice.
along with bugbears that seem to be walking around like they're guards or something of the
So-
bazaar.
Guess what I'm looking for to see if they have is a cloak of protection.
Oh, you're looking at the items. My bad.
Ye-
I thought you were looking
yeah.
at the goblins themselves.
No. Yeah, no.
Sorry. Okay, so there's a couple of places that seem to have like cloaks and stuff. But if anyone wants to do like detect magic or
I will
something-
burn a spell slot for detect magic and water the bazaar. Looking for any ones that have magical stuff.
Okay.
Ooh, nice move.
You can detect
so
magic
that's
through a
I-
ritual.
I
It's
can't
from-
investigate things, so I just burn a spell slot.
It's for 30 feet around you, so let me add a bubble. But you can do like a lap if you want or something.
I mean, that's what I was more or less thinking. Is like I'm just gonna try on to detect magic and do a lap around. It's like a 10 minutes to walk all the way around and be like, all right, that one's got magic shit. That one's got magic shit. And mental.
A lot of them are not magical, but this this one that's like just out of range, or not out of range, the one that's at the edge of your range, he has a couple magic items. It's hard to say what though. Um, the others don't have anything magical on this side.
I'm gonna just.
For some reason, the aura is not moving with me, but all right. So this guy's got magical stuff rolling. I'm gonna check the rest of the bazaar.
Hey, hello, Goblin.
I'll just move them over.
Good.
Oh, you put it on somebody else. That's why.
Did I put it on someone else?
Oh,
Yeah,
it's on me.
it's on Magnus.
Could I
Oops.
quickly roll perception to see if there is any
Yeah,
goblins
it's on me.
Oops.
selling
Oops.
the powders that I need?
Yeah, do a perception for that. Sorry. So it was Trogdor that did the detect magic. My bad.
Yep.
Okay.
Yes, yes.
I don't know why I thought it was you. My bad. There you go.
15.
I don't even have detect magic.
Oh, Valeth, you doing something different?
A little bit.
Okay.
I'm just going down over here to look at the stage, I guess.
Alright, I will circle back to you in just a moment. Roland, Dismon, you went to that guy first, so did you want to talk to that goblin?
No, I made my roll and it was a 15.
I went to the Goblin, Roland.
Oh, okay. 15 for what? I'm sorry.
To find any goblins that'd be selling any like
Oh, right.
maybe flammable
Uh,
powders.
you can see powders on this table right across from where you're at. He's got like different jars that all each have like different types of powders in them. Okay, Roland, you talk to that guy. He'll look over. New one. I haven't seen your face around here.
No?
Please, what do you need?
I'm looking for a cloak. Do you have cloaks?
I have a couple cloaks. Is there a particular one?
I am looking for a cloak of protection.
Well, I guess I should check. Let's see what I got here. And he'll kind of like go squat down underneath this booth and start like ruffling through some different clothing and stuff. And he'll pull one out. And is it? He pulls one out, and he holds it up to you. He says, this might be what you're looking for. Has a wonderful hood. As you're looking at it, how do I describe this? It's got like a golden laced around the different parts of the edge line of the actual robe itself. And the bottom part seems to have like almost like a tail in the back of it.
Would it be Arcana to know to like see if it's what I'm looking for?
Yeah.
That is an 18.
You would know that this is not the right cloak.
No, I don't
Should
think
get
that's what I'm
Trogdor to
looking
come.
for.
Come back.
We rolled Arcana. That was intelligence.
Are you sure it's wrong? Maybe I'll check again. He'll pull it back down, and after a couple minutes, or a few seconds, he'll come back up. This time, now that you're looking more closely at it, you do see that it is the right one. It is the cloak of protection. Is this what you're looking for?
It's not, but I'll buy it.
Ooh.
Okay, well, for this
Rude.
cloak, a fair price of 1,500 gold. That sounds good.
1,500 gold. I don't think it's worth that much, my guy.
Oh, is there another shop you plan to buy this at?
I mean, it's just a cloak. I can get it anywhere else.
Well, then I invite you to.
Okay. Yeah. Have fun making sales when your prices are so high.
Wait. How does 1,200 sound? I'll take 300 off. Walk away price.
Listen, if I was gonna buy it, it would be for probably 400.
Oh, I I don't think we're in the same shopping area. That's
I mean,
that's a little steep.
I
How
mean,
how
it's
about a
just a cloak.
how about a clean 1,000?
I'm not paying 1,000 for a cloak. I'm sorry. I'm gonna
Alrighty,
walk away.
your last friend. Desmond, as you walk up to that goblin. Oh, welcome! I got the powders of all kinds. What do you look for?
Hi, do you have any explosive powders, maybe flammable like gunpowder or black powder?
I have many flammable powders here. He'll move up in front of you, like 3 different powders. One is like all whites, one is black, and then the other one are like clumps of rocks.
So, would I know which out of these three powders would be better to make my ammunition with?
I'll let you roll. Um, I'm gonna use investigation for this because you're using deductive reasoning, so or memory, I guess, knowledge. So go ahead and roll your roll for that.
All right, I got a 0 to investigation, so get ready. That's a 5.
Oof. Um. So you would not. I mean, you would be at least knowledgeable that. Well, I don't know if you ever put a bullet together. That doesn't mean you did. Just because you know how to shoot a gun. Yeah, with a 5, I'd
You know,
say.
black and white.
I would think, but I mean, if you just get the bullets, you wouldn't really know that unless you had a reason to know that.
What would cover that?
Well, I can
Weaponsmithing?
make them. Well, I can make them. I
Okay,
have
if you
a
can, okay,
proficiency when it comes.
okay, if you can make them, then you at least know that it should be black in color.
Okay.
So,
Anyway, I'm
uh,
gonna buy all three because I'm gonna do some experimentation.
oh, you want all 3? That's great, wonderful buyer.
Yes.
All right, well,
How much?
mm, how about 20 gold per pot?
20 gold per pot. Well, you see, I only need a small sample size of the other two, and maybe not even a full pot of the black one. How about we cut a deal for maybe an ounce for the white and the rock one, and then I'll take half the pot of the black one.
Mm, okay, we can spread it out. For that amount, let's go with 25 gold.
25?
Hmm, for the labor, splitting it.
I mean, I can do the splitting myself. Um, I'm gonna
Yeah,
roll
don't trust this
perception. I mean,
goblin between that.
persuasion.
Sorry, what
I'm
was
gonna
that, Desmond?
roll persuasion because I'm gonna say, now that's a bit outrageous, don't you agree? I'm pretty sure we could work something out here. If you want, I make these nice little wooden dolls. Maybe you could, I don't know, sell them off to some random goblin.
You're offering wooden dolls? Where'd you get wooden dolls from?
Uh,
He does whittling
we
of
were
stuff,
taking,
man.
yeah,
You've been whittling these? I've totally forgot you've been
yeah.
whittling things.
Yeah,
I have the
I
whole.
remember this.
It's
Yeah,
they're all on my belt.
I totally forgot you've been whittling those. That's so funny. Okay,
You can persuade them that they're magic.
okay, so first, roll me performance so I know how well they were carved.
All right, performance. If I didn't have a -2, it would be a nat 20.
Okay.
But I think it's a 17 or 18. I might be dumb.
You're
You
My
rolled
brain's
a.
It's
not.
still a nat 20,
It's
dude.
still in
A
that
nat
20.
Yeah,
20
yeah,
is a
so
nat
it's
nat
20.
still a
nat 20 is nat 20.
critical success.
Yeah. So he'll look it over. He'll go. Well, how many of those are you offering first?
$10 off my doll
10
belt.
dolls. All right. He'll look over. Are you just handing him one to look at? Right.
Yes.
Okay. So he'll look over it and he'll be like, "Are they all this good?"
Yes, the majority. I do say so. I mean, they're all hung on my belt. So if you'd like to take a look, I got ones. I got little goblins. I got humans. I got
Oh,
Leonins.
yeah. I would love to see them. I would love to see them.
I'll give them one of each kind to kind of, pick and choose.
He'll mostly be fixated on the goblin and the human one, and he'll say, "Oh, this one looks just like Yek. He'll be very pleased if I get something like this for him, and then I could sell these. Uh, I think we can make a deal out of this. Um, I'll take your humans and your goblins. Which, how many of those do you have?
I have 4 goblins and I have 3 humans.
Okay. I'll take your goblins and your humans, and I'll take off 5 gold from the total. So make it 20 gold and these dolls.
You see, it takes a long time to make a good product like this. I'd usually sell these dolls. I'm lying out my ass, by the way, because he doesn't sell these for about 5 gold each, maybe 5 silver if I'm feeling generous.
Okay, so I'm gonna tell you he nat 20 your insight. So,
Oh no!
so he's gonna go. I
He knows you're
have
full of shit.
I have other goblin friends in this bazaar, and they sell things similar to this for much less. We're talking silver. To buy
Hmm.
these for 5 gold is already a deal for you.
How about a quarter of the jar and half an ounce of each of the other ones? And I'll give you 10 gold and 9 silver and call it a day along with the dolls.
Roll persuasion.
Where's my dice? There it
When
is.
he does that, I am going to try to start sneaking. Can I sneak this way? Can I go this way? No, right?
I mean, there's a lot of like stuff. You're gonna walk on stuff. I don't know if you wanna walk on their stuff.
Okay. I'm going to go back
Sneak in the
around
middle of the
here.
room.
Okay.
I think I wasted my only nat 20, but this was a natural 1.
Nat one.
-2.
Nat one. Oh,
Mm,
that's a shame. And they'll say, "Okay, we do the quarter and the ounces and the dolls, and then you pay me 15 gold."
Don't have 15 gold. Okay,
That's still a good
hear me
deal,
out.
dude.
Yeah, but I don't have 15 gold.
Wait, how do you not have 15 gold?
You
Oh,
definitely have
Yeah,
50
you
oh,
gold.
you need some
definitely
money,
have.
dude?
You definitely should have 15 gold. There's no way.
Yeah. You should have at least
I only
400
have
gold,
10
man.
gold. When
How?
did we get this? I only have 10 gold, 9
They
silver, and
they
44.
44 copper.
Oh, never mind. I'm being dumb. I have 44 gold.
Okay, I was gonna say, there's no way you have that little gold. Roller stole half of mine, and I still have 500.
15 gold. I think we can do a deal there.
All right. He's gonna take the $7 from you and the 15 gold, and then he's gonna pull out these like crude napkins, and he's gonna start just kind of handful picking the powders into it, and then he'll just kind of like crumple it up and hand it to you in like a crumpled napkin. There you go. And let me get the other ones. And he'll do the same thing. This time he uses like a bigger napkin to hold your like quarter of the pot into. Doing it by handfuls. And he'll hand that to you, and then he'll just grab one of the rocks and just hand it to you. There you go. You're into
I'll
the deal.
take them. Thank you. I appreciate it. I'll take them and kind of make sure they're tied up nicely and put them in my bag.
Excellent. Well, thanks for coming by.
You're welcome. Thank you for the business. I'll,
All right,
I'll walk away.
let's circle up to Valeth. Valeth, you're doing a thing. What are you doing?
I'm just going to walk over and watch the stage.
These goblins are putting the stage together actively. So hold on, let me give you. Um, so they're erecting a stage in this against the north wall of this 20-foot high chamber. They're using wood that seems to have been dragged here and put into a pile against the two walls in here. Um, The stage, it looks like it's going to be quite large when it's finished, but it's still in early stages where they just kind of have the outline of it done so far. There's a pile of wrecked wooden furniture that lies in the northwest corner that one of the goblins is kind of just pulling from as he hammers things together to the stage.
Awesome.
They all kind of ignore you as you walk in.
Okay, they're ignoring me. That's fine. I guess I'll just kind of squeeze past them, I guess, and go over here, I guess, to look at this room.
Okay. Alrighty. I'll give you that one too. So in this room, you can see 4 iron gibbets hanging from chains hooked to the 10-foot high ceiling. It's a shorter room. And all the gibbets are empty except for one that holds a wailing goblin who is just sitting there crying loudly, asking to be freed and let out, that he didn't mean it.
I'm gonna look to the closest guy, and then I'll just be like, what's that guy's, situation?
We're trying to... Okay, that's Glum. Ignore him. He steals food from the leaders. Now I have things to do.
Alright, was just a question.
And he just goes close to the stage to start working on hammering something.
Alright, whatever. I guess I'll go over to Glom, I guess, for
If you guys
fun.
don't know what a gibbet is, it's that thing like you saw in Pirates of the Caribbean where they have to stand. It's that cage that forces you to stand that they hang.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
As you walk in, Glom will look down. You, let me out. I'm innocent.
You're Glom, correct?
Oh, he's gonna get home. Ooh.
Yes, he's a Glom. I didn't mean to take his food. I'm sorry. I won't do it again. Let me down.
But you just said that you were innocent.
Because it wasn't his food when I took it. So it was supposed to be for anyone.
Oh. So you're having some sort of finder-keepers, look on it, huh?
If he wasn't the one in charge of this place, then he would never have locked me up. I never would have gotten in trouble.
And, what did you say his name was again?
Yak! Yak the Tall. He's in charge of this place.
Yak the Tall, Any chance he's, of your kind?
Used to be, but they're different now.
I see. Well, I'm sure that's useful information. Carry on with your sentence. And
No,
she'll
wait!
walk away, I
Wait!
guess.
Come back!
No, she's not paying attention. She's walking away. Okay,
You just hear the cage shaking. Ah!
She does not care.
Alright,
Goblins.
we'll go to Trogdor. What are you
I
doing?
assume we can walk around freely, right?
Yeah, you can walk around pretty freely. I mean, you're getting some looks from bugbears and the goblins because they're used to mostly goblins in this area, but they get, obviously they get buyers every now and again. There is an owlbear that you just passed by that was, he seems to just be like a pet. You see one of the goblins is like combing his fur on the side.
Oh, that's
Um,
cute.
So you just well, I still have detect magic to see if the throne looking thing that's up there has anything about magical properties.
I don't think so, but I will double
Detect
check.
magic should still be up.
Yeah,
Whoever had it.
Yeah, you haven't triggered anything yet, but let me look. So as you're looking at the throne is draped with animal skins and festooned with monster skulls and trinkets twisted up in wire, but it's not magical in any sense.
I didn't want to have to do it, but I guess I'll investigate the throne a little bit and see if I notice any like writing or anything like that from
Are you
previous
investigating
rooms.
or are you just looking at it?
I'm gonna investigate, and worst case
As
scenario,
you
they're all
get
gonna test that be a look at shit.
as you get real close to the throne, a bugbear that's gonna come by. Hey, only Yak can go up to the throne.
Do you really want to do that, Bugbear?
No.
Do you really
Fight,
want to do
fight,
this,
fight,
little man?
fight.
No, please. We're
No,
gonna.
no, no,
I'm...
dude,
No, no, no.
Fight.
I'm right here. I'll hear the encounter and start approaching.
Do what your character would do.
Calm him
Yeah,
down.
yeah. I
Calm
would
him
be like,
down.
Wait, the
Trogdor,
evil
Trogdor,
voice in the corner.
Trogdor.
Wait.
I do not think that we should anger these people right now. I think it's best to just back off.
They're fucking goblins.
Okay, and they outnumber you by the thousands. And there's an owlbear right there. You don't want to mess with an owlbear, I'm telling you now.
Owlbear's good meat, all right.
I'm
Oh,
telling you,
yeah.
you do not want to mess with that. On top of the thousands of goblins. They will surround you and they will kill you.
Your friend makes a
And-
lot of sense.
You might want to back up that.
And now I'm gonna
Goblin
ask you
idiot.
again. Back up from the throne. Only Yek can go to it.
Would I hear this?
Trogdor,
Like, is this yelling at this point?
Trogdor.
I mean, he's more talking, like, just
Okay.
sternly.
Hold on, wait.
I don't know how close you're gonna get right now.
Wait, before
Alright.
before you do that, Trogdor, I'm going to count to 3.
I can't even count that
One,
high.
2.
Comes after 2.
Are you gonna go? Are you gonna back away or no?
What are you gonna do
no.
there? Yourself?
What are you gonna do?
Please no. Please no.
Back
please
up, back
no.
up.
Why are you worried about these smelly little goblins running around? This oh, it's a bugbear. Oh my god, it's an owlbear. Who gives a fucking shit?
Okay,
Please
At
don't
this
do
point,
it.
I am yelling.
I just do not
Oh,
want
man.
to deal with this right now. I do not have time for your antics, and I'm sure the party will hate you if you somehow find a way to anger these other people.
Bullshit, don't hate me.
Listen
Listen here, all you stupid, smelly goblins. Gather around. I got a
Oh
story
my
to tell you.
Alright, you said you're yelling, so
Fireball.
Gark is going to be making his way up as a bunch of goblins all
Gark,
turn
Gark,
and
Gark.
face Trogdor. All of them hand on their bow that they have on their backs. Gark's gonna walk up. What's going on here? Why are you so loud and yelling at all these goblins?
Because I'm
Trogdor-
trying to look at this damn throne. We've seen thrones already in the first level. This is the second level. Now, there's some shit on the throne problem we need to figure out.
Were those thrones abandoned? Because this one does not appear to be.
It does.
You on the floor.
The fact that all the dwarf statues were desecrated. This was a dwarven throne. It's probably short too, knowing it.
Regardless, it's not now, is it? Now it's the goblin area, which you and your friends have already given patronage, yes? Do you wish to throw the patronage away?
I don't know. I feel toasty, so I don't give a shit either
Point,
way.
man.
We could get our gold back. No, I'm playing.
Brother Gark's got a point.
Fine, I'll be nice. You're all no fun.
Can I do my thing now?
Yeah, what you
I
doing,
feel like it's a
Roland?
good
I was
time.
gonna circle back to you, yeah. So
When this distraction is going on, I want to try to use Mage Hand to get my to steal the cloak.
okay,
Be stealthy about it.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm just gonna throw Jordan in the mix up there. Go ahead and do your mage hand with stealth.
Regular roll because
Um,
I have advantage.
it's not sneaking though, so
But
It'd be sleight
I
of hand,
mm,
wouldn't it?
it would be sleight of hand,
yeah,
or would it be stealth?
I
But I'm trying
think
to be sneaky, you know.
would it be sleight of hand? That's a great question because it's
It
technically
would
your
be
hand.
technically.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think sleight of hand makes more sense. So therefore, you want to get your elven
I think
boost.
it does too.
Yeah, let's do sleight
Yeah.
of hand. Let's do that.
Sorry, man.
I have a plus 11 to sleight of hand, so
Okay.
uh,
Jesus.
22.
A 22. All right, hold on. All right. Lucky you, the commotion caused disadvantage on the perception checks, and they did not see it as you stole the cloak of protection.
Cool. I'm gonna like
Hey,
stuff it into my pouch,
you dirty ass.
and then I'm just gonna.
You're the one who caused the
Fucking
commotion. You
thief.
gave him the opening.
Yeah.
Just so you know, the other one was a nat 20. The disadvantage literally did it.
Wow. That's okay. Wow.
So where's this yak fella?
Give me a second.
Yak is likely where he belongs, in his chambers.
So he's got a throne, but he belongs in his chambers. That makes a lot of sense.
The throne is for ruling, and he's already done his ruling today.
I'm just gonna walk up and look at it, since I haven't seen it.
You're
I'm
allowed
going
to look with your
to-
eyes, but do not get any closer, please.
I'm going to, if given permission from the owner, I guess, approach the owl bear, like if it's friendly to other people.
This is the one that is currently combing it.
Yes.
Okay.
Could I ask them if it's friendly?
Yeah, you can ask anything you want.
Okay. All right. Sorry about my friends. Terribly sorry. But by any chance, is that owlbear friendly to strangers?
Well, if the commotion didn't just happen, I'd say yes, but it's likely on alert now. It's trained. It's meant to be a god.
I see. Well, could I at least speak with it?
I'm not sure how you speak with it, but you can give it a go if you wish.
Okay. She'll cast Speak with Animals,
Okay.
and she'll just turn her eyes to the owlbear and be like, "Hello there."
The owlbear will hear you hooting and hollering like an owl, but it will just kind of tilt its head, confused towards you.
Well, I don't mean to frighten you or anything. I just wanted to talk with you for a second, see if it was okay to approach. I promise I have no harm. I intend no harm, I mean.
It continues to stare blankly at you.
Okay. How about you, does it have eyelids? Do owlbears have eyelids or no?
I imagine they have like owls, which I think they just kind of squint, don't they? No,
Fair
owls have
enough.
eyelids, so yeah.
Okay. How about, blink twice if I'm allowed to approach, and blink once if you would rather be left alone.
It continues to blankly stare at you.
Ugh, okay. Well, that was great.
Owl bears are monstrosities. That won't let you speak with them.
What?
Yeah.
That's seriously?
Yeah.
I could have swore it would've-
Another DM allowed me to do that. That sucks.
It's not
I
an
wouldn't have
animal.
known.
It's
Are
listed
you
as it's a monstrosity.
Are you
But it's
sure
a
about that, Dan?
monstrosity of two beasts, so therefore it is a beast.
I
We
mean,
talked to the owl bear in the fort that one time.
I did allow it
Oh.
that one time. Oof.
Yeah, you did.
Oh, hey,
Hey, what's
hey!
going on? Sorry, I had to go do something.
Yeah,
That means I gotta always allow
you
it.
set the precedent.
Yeah,
Ha ha ha.
Yeah,
yeah.
Ha ha.
It,
yeah.
Uh,
Let me
What
talk to
what's
the
it,
going
owl
on?
it,
bear.
in your defense, it was a baby owl bear, so it was not a monstrosity yet, I guess.
no, yeah, I mean, no,
That's
it's.
true.
No,
No, you.
I did it before, so I gotta do it now. Usually, I can't believe I did it before. Okay, well then. Um, you can roll animal handling for what you said to approach it.
Okay, let's see
Oh, that's a
here.
good call.
Yep,
That is a good call.
caught me on
That is a
the.
nat 20.
Uh, it'll just give a nod as you ask to approach it.
Okay, I'll slowly approach it, and then I'll ask, may I pet you? Your coat is very soft looking.
Downstrokes, please. Downstroke.
Sure, of course. And then she'll gently bring an arm across, and just very very gently caress the owlbear.
It's got its fur has the texture of feathers, and it goes down one way,
Wow,
kind of like a cat's fur.
wow.
Is that all you want to do? Is that it?
Yeah, I guess so. I guess. I mean, I don't
Well,
want to take up too much time, so I'll just be like, all right, well, thank you. That was very insightful.
Roland, you can roll perception. You want to look at the throne.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what? Actually, I'll give him like a little bit of rations. I'll drop some rations for him to eat, or
That's
she, whatever the
a
owlbear is,
Okay.
that's a 15 on the perception.
He'll
and then I'll go away.
he'll start eating the rations as you walk away. A 15. You look all over this throne, and all you can tell is that it's a granite throne that has like a rectangular stone dais that it sits on top of, lifting it up so it can overlook the room a lot better. And as Trogdor also noticed, it's draped in animal skins and festooned with monster scrolls, including you can see like a minotaur skull and then like a regular deer skull that still has the antlers on it. Um, but otherwise, it looks like a pretty normal throne.
I'm gonna lean over to Roland and kind of whisper to him. So this is a yak guy that's apparently in charge, just chilling in his room. Can you go fuck some shit up, start a commotion, and then we just get rid of everything in here, and then it's all ours.
Yeah, I think we should. I think we should.
I can't hear these fools.
Yeah, I can't
That's
hear
why I said
them.
I was whispering.
Yeah, I know.
Should we step forward?
I don't want to. I mean, I can't be. I don't think. I feel toasty right now. I got this weird glowy thing on me.
So go step forward.
Gark,
Fuck it.
Gark interrupts the silence as well. They don't hear you whispering, so Gark kind of turns around and just says, "Can we get on with my vengeance now?"
Come, lead the way there,
Brother
brother
Gark.
Gark.
Where you going, Roland?
Look
Where'd
at
you
that
go?
flying.
Brother
Disappeared.
Gark, hold on.
Like I said, once again, good thing it's a big map because it just kind of throws you forward.
All right, lead the way then, Gark. Let's go fuck some shit up.
As Gark's walking by,
Gark,
Magnus,
hold
you were
on a
saying,
moment.
hold on, yep, go ahead.
Yeah, please, Brother Gark.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I just listened to that exchange, and your curse has obviously not affected your skills of persuasion, and Joaquin would be proud. Now, I know you don't have a connection to this holy symbol anymore, but you were a follower of the king god of the merchants. So I'm going to make a deal with you. I want to give you this, and in exchange, I want your faith that even though you can't find your god when your ordeal's over, your god may be able to find you as long as you're holding and you carry this on to the other side.
It would be an honor to at least be buried with the symbol I wore in my life. I appreciate you.
Well, It's yours, brother. Lead on.
Can
You have a
he even
deal.
hold it right now?
He's just gonna kind of put it in his pocket after he hands it to him. It just doesn't do anything for him. And he's going to keep going. I'm gonna give
Right on.
where Magnus. Take another inspiration point for the holy symbols.
Damn, I could have used that motherfucker when I got Bane, dude.
You could
Excuse
have.
my French.
Yeah, you could have, but you didn't. So,
Dang, I gotta remember I got that thing. It could have saved my ass.
Well, we know it's
Right
going to
on.
happen every level, so you got 22 more to do.
Garg's just gonna keep walking.
I'll just try to be a good.
As we walk out, I'm gonna say that chair kind of looked like shit. That throne.
It's covered in some bullshit animals.
Yeah.
Where do they even
Really,
get those animals down here?
I don't know.
really
I'll wave
ugly.
to the owlbear before I leave.
Luckily, no one overheard you.
Yep.
Alright, you're waving to Albert.
Oh
Alright.
yeah.
You'll see Garx turn towards these two goblins that are standing in front of this open way that leads to another area. And he'll say, "Excuse me, I need to get through here." And the goblins will simply just take their swords and make like an X blocking the path. "No one's allowed inside. Not without an invitation from Yek."
You don't want to do that.
Yeah, that's not really a smart idea. You should probably just let us in, or there's going to be a lot of problems here.
"Is Yek supposed to be expecting you?"
Yes. And he's gonna be
100%.
very mad that you're delaying us.
Come on, Alfie boy, do some persuasion.
Yeah.
Okay.
Go, Barty
Roll.
hard.
I think that was more of an intimidation the way you did it. So I think you can roll intimidation on that one.
16.
Alright, with 16. Alright, you don't have to yell. Okay, well, if he's expecting you, let me just let him know. And he
No,
will-
no delay.
What is your name so we know we can tell who can tell it took too long?
Well, he's just walking in. I mean, y'all gonna.
I'm just gonna follow him.
Yeah, because he's not gonna turn back and answer.
Take the opportunity.
Fuck, I forgot to ask the owlbear's name.
And he'll be going up. As everyone enters the room, you see a bunch of goblins sitting on like moldy cushions around this room. In the back of the room is a dwarf that's had his beard completely shaven off, that's chained against the wall. And to the north,
Oh, that's messed up.
like a pillow throne, you see a human that, well, he pretty much resembles Ryan Reynolds. So.
Awesome.
Ryan
Reynolds.
What the
Reynolds.
heck? A human?
Can I marry you?
And this goblin goes up to him. You guys just hear him. Yek, some people are here that you said you were looking for. Well, at least that's what they said. Yak will just look up confused at the group that's already walking in. You know, you're quite useless sometimes. You could have asked first, but I'm in the mood. Bring them in. As he goes back to his position, he's just gonna pass you and say, "He's ready for you."
Hey, Gark! Does that name ring a bell to you there, Yak?
Gark's
Come on.
gonna be frozen in place, staring south at the dwarf in the corner.
Oh boy. I'm gonna see this and kind of get a little bit like right here in case something happens that I can like hold him back if he were to try and charge.
You'll just hear Gark.
Gark?
There he is. He's the one I was sensing.
Gark, just give it 5 seconds, okay? Can you hold off for 5 seconds?
He won't be the last one, so I can wait. You have moments. I see Roland's approaching Yek.
So Gark is facing the dwarf that's chained up, correct? Not Yak?
Correct.
Okay, just double checking.
Roland, as you get closer, the yak seems to be wearing this circlet on top of his head. Um, that it's made of gold and it has this intricate design on it. The rest of his like clothing and stuff all resembles pretty much almost the same thing, if not like a better version of what the other goblins are wearing. Like it's cleaner, slightly bigger than the goblin clothing usually is.
Okay.
I'm gonna look back. Anyone like, and not say it, but look, give that look. Like, is anybody joining me?
I'll come up. Dismond will
I,
walk up with him.
I usually don't let strangers just enter my hall, but I'm in the mood for some intrigue, so tell me why. Why have you entered my chamber?
Ask about the dwarf.
They just kind of let us in. But can you tell me about the dwarf back there?
That dwarf. Ah, he's our shaved little slave. What of it? Was he a friend of yours? You here to pick him up?
No, no.
More
It's
like an
just
enemy.
he's more of an enemy. Yeah.
Hmm. So
You can see Valeth like visibly in the background trying to like keep Gark from like approaching the dwarf who's very obviously trying to charge forward.
you'll see Yak look back at your party down there that's giving a lot of look towards Copper, or I'm sorry, toward the dwarf, while the other ones are looking at Gark. Your friend seems quite intrigued. Are you looking to purchase that little dwarf?
Yeah. If we can get a good deal, we'll buy him.
Well,
I can't hear that conversation, right?
seeing how it's not, I mean, that's you're not too far. So, are you actively listening, or are
Oh,
you
no.
paying attention to
No, I'm
Gark?
paying attention to
Then,
Gark.
if you're
I'm
mostly
got Gark's
ignoring it,
back.
then you could
Yeah.
probably only hear what, like, selective amounts. You know what I mean? Because you're like not giving it full attention.
Yeah. I don't want to hear what they're saying.
Well,
I'm trying to focus on the dwarf and Gark.
it's not common that you could get a dwarf as a slave down here in the Undermountain. So I think his head holds a fair price. You willing to pay?
I'm like talking.
Hmm. How does 2,000 gold sound?
How about we just kill you all and take him? That's how that sounds.
Shit.
Oh, there
Did
are
you actually say that?
there are
Yes,
only 6 of you. So
I have loose
let's.
lips.
I got enough
There,
bullets for all of them.
there
You
are
only need
only
one on me.
6 of you. There
I
are
have
only.
an army. We
Okay.
have Trogdor.
Yeah, try.
All right. There are only 6 of you, and there are many of us, including those outside in the bazaar. So perhaps a calmer deal would be a better offer for you.
Yeah, well, you have to give us a fair price.
Well, tell me what is fair to you.
I mean, we could do a gamble, a bet, a wager.
Yeah. You want to do a wager?
A wager.
Maybe we'll
Hmm.
flip a coin.
I was thinking more of like a Fight Club type thing, but that works too.
Oh, yeah. I think a fight would work, but we will. How about we'll give our strongest person against yours?
You guys did bring quite the intrigue. Although, this is a bazaar, not a fight club. I think gambling would be a much better fit than combat. Let's not to make things messy when we don't need to, yes?
Do we want to use a coin? Flip a coin. I have a coin
Or
I
arm
got
here.
wrestling.
dice, dude.
You can do arm wrestling.
I got a
I got
card
dice,
set.
dude.
Let me-
Never mind, I have
Yeah.
a dragon chess set. Never mind.
You don't have the
Yeah.
dice I want.
Oh, I don't have those dice.
You gotta be.
No, they
I
have
just
no
have
rare
a
off.
set of
Let's do a coin toss. How's that sound? We have plenty of money, plenty of coins to flip, eh?
Sure. Here it is. I'll call it in the air, or do you want to call it in the air?
Well, let's establish some ground rules, yes, before we just flip it.
Well, I was getting there, so
There's no interest in a one game, so let's make it a bracket. How about the best of three? And instead of simply calling it in the air, we'll both flip a coin. How's that sound?
that makes no sense.
Yeah, that doesn't make any sense.
Certainly it
So
makes sense.
how about if we win, we get him for free, and if you win,
I don't blow you up.
we get him for free.
Man of words, huh? How about this? If you win, you can simply have him. But if I win, how about you guys make a show of him for those in the bazaar? I'm sure more would like an intrigue, a bit of a pre-show before the stage is built. Eh?
Mm. Do you
I
mind
don't
if
think-
I?
Characters, dude.
What
Bro,
was?
I'm a little. Now I'm intrigued. What's
You
the
want us to
stage
kill
for?
him?
Mm,
You'll have to come back when
Just
the fest. When the
let go.
Alright, wait. Did you ask him out actually in character or?
Oh, I'm asking characters like, man, I don't know. I'm intrigued now. What's the stage for? If you want to wants to kill him on the stage, if you win,
Well, the stage isn't quite made yet. It's more to keep up the morale of my people. But simply, I'll take you to the front of the throne, and you guys can make a show of what happens when you steal from the bazaar.
Mm.
oh.
Yeah. Roland, you're kind of fucked on that one. Sorry, bud.
I have an idea to say in character, but I'm not close with anything to say it out loud.
Hmm.
Either way, we win.
Yeah,
How about, you know what? I'll take a gamble. I'll start hearing this, and then I'll go over, like, Magnus, hold him back. And I'll go over.
I got him.
Like,
I got him.
okay. I will go up to, I guess, him and come over and be like, what if you wanted a second slave?
Ooh. Oh, details, girl.
I.
Sorry, boy. Sorry. Right? No, I was
I'm a
right the first
girl.
time. I was right
Yeah.
the first time.
Yeah. I am willing to offer up any service you desire should we lose.
Hmm. That's interesting. I was gonna make it all about the one in the back, but you want to offer services of your own? Well, I won't turn that down. So if you win, you get the dwarf. If I win, I get your tiefling.
No.
Deal.
No.
It was your offer. I had a different thing in mind.
Um.
Take the first deal, dude.
Yeah, we're gonna do the first one.
Alrighty. Well then,
You really sure about that?
Wait.
as
I
I
ha-
as I said, you will flip. We'll both flip the coin. First you go, then I'll go, and if we need a tiebreaker, I'll do the final one. Eh?
Um. Sorry. Give me 1 second. I'm just looking for something on my character sheet. You know, um, I'm gonna talk to everybody else, and then we'll get back to you.
Okay, but don't take too
Just-
long.
I'll take as long as I want.
Is Dismon and Valeth gonna follow?
Yes.
I guess so.
Okay. This goblin's just gonna be kind of looking up at y'all as you surround him, and he'll just slowly get up and just walk to the side.
All right.
Say a word. He just got up and walked.
Team up.
So,
He's like, fuck this shit.
we can either. I'm gonna tell them briefly, recap everything that happened. The group. So we can either gamble for it or taken by force. What do we want to do?
I'm down with
This is
taking
the way
my
I
photos.
see it.
I'm gonna.
This is the way I see it. Brother Gark is going to do his thing, and we can't hold him back for much longer. So even if you lose, we win because we don't have to touch this guy. Gark
So
will
just-
take care of it.
So just let him go. Let him go. Let him go deal with that.
We need
No,
to.
just tell him. Just tell him. Let's go to the throne right now, baby. Let's let Gark do his thing.
Yeah, let's do that.
That way, this swells this dude's heads up. He thinks he won, and then boom, we do our business here, and then we got a place that we can come back and ransack because I ain't got no respect for these goblins.
So go up and okay, yeah. You want to come up and talk to him?
Right on, let's do it, man.
I'll stay back here.
Ugh, okay.
Are you coming up with me? Yeah, there you go.
Who's this guy? What's there with you?
I'll go over
So-
to Roland. I'll go over to Roland quick first, and I'll say, Roland, I do urge you that you allow me to be the losing prize.
Are you trying to leave?
Nah, there's no need in that. We're not going to risk a party member.
Yeah, no, that's a non.
You're going to risk a party member either way if you lose, so it might as well be me.
What?
No.
We're
I
not
have-
risking
party
a
member.
party member.
Hold on.
I'm having you. I
Va-
have a plan.
Valeth, what do you think the deal is?
What do you?
What
The
do you-
deal?
What do you think the deal is?
I'm assuming that the deal is they're gonna make a show of Roland, therefore they're gonna kill him on
No.
stage.
No.
A show
not?
of the
No,
a show of
no,
the dwarf
no.
to show everyone what happens
Oh.
if you steal.
Yeah,
Oh, I did not hear that.
yeah.
That's probably because you
Never
were
mind.
messing with Gark. So.
Yeah, okay.
Just a heads up, dude. You know it's a little after 8, right?
Sorry, it's what?
Just a heads up. You know it's after 8, right?
Yeah, I'm waiting on a call, and as soon as that comes through, that's when I'll.
Oh, okay.
That,
Got you,
because-
dog. I just wanted to
Okay.
make sure you
Yeah.
didn't miss the time.
Yeah, I'll give you the full deets
Yeah.
afterwards, but I'm just waiting on the call.
All right,
as soon as
cool.
that comes in, we're gonna take the break, and it should. They said it should only take 5-10 minutes, but whatever we roll over after 5, I will roll over in the session.
Cool.
Anyways, so yeah, that clarifies that. So
All right.
you guys approach.
So Yak, yes, Yak. My name is Magnus. My friend Roland told me about your deal, so listen up. Either way, we both want that dwarf dead, and it's only by the power of Saluni that we're holding back the savagery of our brother Gark. This man's going to die either way. You're going to get what you want. So let's go to the throne right now, and let's let brother Gark do his business. And that way, you gain the respect of all your goblins, and we get what we want. How about it?
Oh, you wish to skip to the game?
Yeah. Whoa, we just
There's
want to
no
kill
need
him.
for it.
You want him dead. We want him dead.
I guess so. The intrigue is a bit lost now, but that's okay. If that's what you desire, then I wish to see him taken to the front of the throne and give me a reason to get a new bear rug.
Can I request that he slap throne when we slit his throat, basically?
That's brother Gark. You don't get in Gark's way,
Yeah,
man. Let
no.
Gark do his thing.
You'll need a new rug. And maybe a new floor.
I'm just curious if dwarf blood on a dwarf throne.
Well, we'll be fun. I'm gonna walk away.
Yak will just kind of snap
Yeah,
his
let's
fingers.
do
and you guys will see the two bugbears in the back close in on the dwarf. One of them will unlock the chain holding his cuffs to a chain that's connected to the wall, and they'll
Oh,
pick
fuck.
him. They'll basically just pick him up by the arms, each, and like literally have him lifted in the air and just walk him out.
I'm gonna
I'm
hold
gonna
Gark.
let me move this, and then let me put Gark
And
would be
I'll meet them up at the.
Gark would
Yeah.
be close the entire time. There we go, and now I can move this up like this. Move them all the way up. Yak will have followed and taken a seat. Well, he'll be standing here at the top for a moment. And on the way, you'll hear a bunch of the chatter kind of zone in, and a lot of the attention um, drawn to the throne area. Let me bring a bunch up. Not from everybody, but a good chunk of the people will be turning up this way.
Oh, don't go too far.
There we go.
Not again. Are you kidding me?
What happened? You good?
Dinner was crapped out.
Oh.
Mm.
And these goblins, these eyes would all come out as well. I'm gonna put them like right here.
Oh, what was that?
Eat.
Alright, yeah, and on the way you would have heard all that clatter as they make their way toward the top, and everyone sees even Yek has come out to make his way to the throne, and a bunch of the goblins will move in. The hammering in the stage area will stop as they see Yek go by, and you'll see them kind of file to the doorway as well.
Did we charge an admission price for this, guys?
The whole
Oh
way,
man,
the whole way
mission
Yeah.
up,
press of fire.
the whole way up, different goblins have been yelling, "Show's beginning! The dwarf's getting what he deserves!" And they will basically, these bugbears will roll in your really close. They're gonna basically throw him on the carpet and then take a couple steps to the sides. Oh,
Pointy, come here.
this guy would have gone back to his spot. So, okay. And Yak will just hold his hands up, and silence will fall over the crowd for a moment. Let it be known what happens to those that steal from the bazaar. We all make our money's worth here, and those that take what's not theirs, they get what's coming to them. And he'll just kind of nod at the party. And Gark won't even like wait a beat after the nod. He'll just basically charge in and just start hammering onto to this guy with his fist, which you guys have seen before. He's basically in his full fury, and he's just pulverizing this dwarf that's already chained up with just loud smacks that you can even hear the crack of the bone underneath. And it doesn't take but 4 punches for this dwarf to be dead on the floor.
While that's happening, can I whisper Roland in Elvis?
Yeah, I guess you can once you get closer.
We're
Oh
standing
no,
next to each
you're
other,
right, Axel. Yeah, you're good.
so I can fireball like most of these bitches. If you could, or just let it air out, yak, and we just have some fun.
If I what? Sorry.
I mean, you keep yak for a second. I can fireball like
Oh,
half of these bitches.
yeah. That
Oh no.
works.
If you want to do it.
It doesn't take long after the dwarf falls to the ground, the blood basically pooling out on top of the bear rug, that lots of cheers come from all the goblins around,
Now,
and including Yak.
there you go.
Well, that was quite wonderful. I do hope that we get more entertainment like this soon. But let it be a warning. Don't take from the bazaar.
What about that one over in the cage?
What? Oh.
The one over.
Oh, would you
Big
like to...
whisper back now.
We were gonna make his later, but if you want to be part of that as well, we can make that arranged.
Well, I wouldn't like to be a part of it. I was just suggesting, since we're already amongst the bloodlust, that we might as well continue.
Hmm.
I'm gonna lean in real quick and whisper to our lizard guys here.
How about I go and get him?
Lizard guy.
I,
He's not a
There's
lizard.
only
They
one
are.
lizard. Thank you very much. It's a dragon.
I think I'd,
No, fire!
I think I'd like to save him for another morale showing later on. That stage has a ways to go before entertainment can be brought to the bazaar.
Alright. Suit yourself.
Wait a second, guys. Before you, aren't you guys curious how a human is running around in charge of a bunch of damn goblins, man?
I mean, yeah, you beat enough of them, you become the god of them. I'm surprised we're not gods of goblins yet.
So what if we take
This
him
is
out?
just a
We could
weird.
become the new god.
This was a very weird situation. This deserves us looking into this shit. This is like Scooby Doo and the gang kind of stuff, man. We got to find that whole old man Smith.
Well, let's
You guys
do
would
what we
see,
said we would do.
you guys see the goblins starting to file back to what they were doing. It isn't long before hammering convinces back in this room.
I'm assuming it's been over an hour now.
Yep, I took the symbol off of everybody who had that thing. You no longer have that. That little
Now it's
protection.
not such a good idea.
Ah,
I feel the magic draining me. It's not a good idea anymore.
It was
Howard.
never a good idea.
Yak's
Whoa.
gonna go back with the two bugbears, and on his way, he'll say, "Oh, he'll say it to Gark, but he'll say it plenty loud enough that those nearby will still hear it." Thanks for the good show, old chap. But you guys better not make much more of a mess around here. We don't need any problems in the bazaar. And he'll just
Who heard that? Only.
those within like 20 some odd feet of where he was saying it next to Gark. But he's going back to his common area with those two bugbears that originally brought up the
Oh, so I could
dwarf.
hear him.
Yeah,
I'm like, we'll do what we want.
he'll let out a chuckle as you respond with that.
We'll be back for you, motherfucker. Gark, where do you feel this tickles now? We going south, east, north, west? Where we going?
It's hard to say, but I can feel the next one pulling from a couple different directions. It's almost like they're definitely not in the same area, but there's one. It feels like it's east, but I'm not sure there's a pathway that takes us east from here. I see a few doors, though. Maybe we can investigate which ones will take us to where we need to go.
Goblins, man. Where do their customers come from?
I couldn't tell you.
I'm gonna check out this. I don't know if there's a door or not there.
That door is closed.
take it down.
Are you
Is it
gonna?
locked or just closed?
You gotta try the handle. Let me know.
Try the handle.
I'm somewhere in the black. I can't find myself.
Where'd you?
Straight right, 'cause my thing fell on top of the mouse.
I'll try the handle.
Right, right.
From that door, it should be somewhere straight to the right, 'cause my vape fell onto the right key.
I do not see you. Can you hold left key? I mean, if you were selected and it was just the key, then you should be able to still move it with the arrow key.
I'm hitting left, but I don't know if it unclicked when I moved the mouse or something.
I'm not seeing you anywhere. I'll just get a new token. That's why I got them in the backup.
No worries, I remember health. I'm sure I'll find myself in a little bit.
Just make sure your stats are right. Oops. Well, that's supposed to be here actually. So.
I'm gonna try the door handle.
Okay. That's not it. I thought I highlighted
Oh,
it. Thank you.
That's a bunch of goblins.
there's a bunch of goblins.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
Ambush.
I thought I copied it. Maybe I didn't. Copy.
Why would they fight us? We're coming from the bazaar, man.
There you are. Just make sure your stats
Not,
are right. They may not be. Let me bring a bunch of these goblins down to this area too. 'Cause that's where they were originally anyways, so. Alright. The door is open, so when you try it, it does turn. So,
Okay. I'll
uh,
open the door.
when you open the door, you see a. Oh, that is the wrong tool again. Oh my gosh.
Bad cat.
My fault. I blame me.
Wait, what happened? Sorry, my internet died on me again, so I had to join on my phone.
It's okay.
You're
Most of
good.
this was
Oh,
me getting Trogdor's token back. So, but um, yeah, they made their way back. All the goblins made their way back after the showing. You guys just left his body there on the rug. Super great. And then you guys opened up this room to the side, which inside this room, you see to your right. Hold on, let me get the right tool out. You see two sleeping bugbears by themselves on these little like hay nests to the right.
Aww.
To the left, you see a gruesome diorama featuring what looks to be the stuffed corpse of a beholder and 6 goblins, all posed in some sort of battle formation as if they were mid-combat. Many of them are seem to be wearing interesting items. It's hard to see from your distance.
Hmm.
Um, uh, in the back here, behind the owl bears, you see what looks to be an ivory chessboard on a stone table, and and the very front right here, you see a 9 foot tall, 3 foot wide framed painting of Yecht depicting him in a very regal form, standing proudly with his golden circlet on his brow. And then in
Cool.
the back right behind the owlbears, you see a hefty iron branded wooden chest with iron rings for handles.
I'm going to very gently close the door as to not disturb the owlbears.
Okay.
the magic voice in the skies said that description about the circlet twice. It's important.
Go
Yeah.
get it.
Go get it from Yecht?
There's not,
Well, either way, the door
there's
is closed, so
about it, man.
continue on, I guess.
Well, we can open the door.
Well, there's owlbears in there.
And your point?
Well, I just wouldn't want to
Let him
disturb
sneaky
them.
sneaky.
Are you
I,
forgetting who I am?
there's nothing of use in that room.
I don't know about that.
There's just owlbears in the room.
It's up to you guys. Let me know.
well, we know there's no.
So do
We
your
don't see
sneaky
any
sneak.
doors, so we're assuming it's not through this wall. I
But we
mean, yeah, we
also
could. Then again, we
we
don't have secret
also
doors.
we
Gark,
also
do you
did
have any
get
How
sort
many
of...
secret
told.
doors have we found?
We also did get told there's a lot of secret doors.
Yeah, I know that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So,
How
do
many
we
have we
want to
found
go in
so
there and
far?
fuck with everything, or do we
I
want to try
I
a different
really I
direction?
wouldn't I would not advise it.
You
them bugbears
advise
are
against.
sleeping, we know.
Look, let's just. Gark, are you getting any sort of vision or whatever your weird bloodthirsty powers are in this room?
Or in the direction.
It, I do feel the energy, but it's much further east than this room. I don't see any way through myself, so I'd imagine that this is not the way to get there.
Well, there's a passage to the south we could try taking.
Okay, wait, hold
You
on.
want to go that way? And
I
I
mean,
was,
do you remember the last time we believed her? We got in a very bad situation.
I'm not
I
excellent.
have faith in Roland's abilities.
I,
He
I,
can sneak up on himself.
I'm not
But
excellent with directions and mapping and such like that. So that is where I rely on you all a little bit. But I do know that they are somewhere to the east.
he doesn't appreciate my skill as I walk away.
I do, brother. I do. I know that you can sneak up on yourself. So, and my thinking is
If you
wherever
could
there's
steal
monsters,
off,
this dude's be stashing his treasure somewhere, and I got.
if you could steal the pants off of yourself with getting and get away with it somehow, I will let you open that door.
it's goblins. They don't have much treasure anyway, probably.
I already
That,
walked away,
Make
all
a
right, whatever.
telepathic
and
door.
I
Okay.
would have bumped you on my way out.
There's another door. It is closed.
You wouldn't have bumped me. You would have been. I would have been at the door. You would have been at the hallway. There's no way to bump me.
Oh, he'll walk forward and bump you first.
Yeah,
He walked forward
We're
just
petty
to
like
bump
that.
me. The fuck
yeah.
is his problem? I'm gonna sock him in the face. No, I'm kidding.
We petty.
Fight, 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 fight.
Everybody go.
First rule about
Okay,
Fight
there
Club:
you
you don't
go.
talk about Fight Club.
Okay, there you
I'm assuming there's a
Um,
door, so I'm gonna check it.
All right. Yeah.
go. Oops.
It is also not locked.
Then I'm gonna open it up and take a look.
Looks like
Open
there's
the
a
door.
hallway that
Open two doors.
turns eastward.
Maybe we can sneak around these bitches.
That turns eastward.
Eastward.
Okay.
Uh,
Hey, sneaky, you want to sneak down the hall or not?
Yeah, I'll sneak.
Nah.
At least someone appreciates. So never mind.
all right, I'm just going for it. All right. So, the walls of this four-way intersection, depicts shield dwarves at work. Um, as you guys get to this cross section, let me pull them over. Let me bring your people with you.
Chill, kitty, chill.
There we go. Gark will speak up and say, "Ah, definitely more east. I'm not sure if we are gonna have to go north before going east, but they are definitely very close to the east."
Well, now I'm curious. So let's go north.
Wait. As Roland walked forward, I'm gonna reach a foot out and trip him.
Oh yeah, we got Magnus here. I keep giving you on
Good
that
luck with
nearly.
that.
I'm gonna trip him.
Keep giving you on that nearly enough. I forget Magnus has infinite views, but
Is that an
Yeah.
app? Should I roll for that to see if
Yeah,
I
what would the roll be for the
I would say
acrobatic?
I'm gonna. Yeah, I was. Just make it
Acrobatics.
a
Roll
dex.
off.
Just do a dex save.
Just a flat out dex.
Yeah. Well, yeah, dex saving throw. So
A death saving throw. Okay.
Dex.
yeah, dexterity saving throw. Yeah.
19.
With
Okay.
that? Yeah, that would
Um.
probably.
Yeah. It was a passive attack, so your passive is not super when it comes to melee, right? So yeah. You would definitely bypass the foot instead of tripping.
Cute.
High step
Skip
over it.
over it.
Who- Does
I'm just gonna give him a
Ruben see
sneer.
this?
Alright. Roland, the north hallway seems to go on for quite some ways. As you peek around
Jesus
this
Christ.
corner, It looks like this one leads to a different type of room, as you can see the color scheme of the place changes.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna.
Needs.
And here, Magnus, I'll give you this too, because I'm sure you're gonna look. There's the bottom.
Am
Okay.
I feeling anything with my wand?
Yeah, 1 second. Alright, so you're gonna go in there, which means you see all of that. All
Oh.
of that. Let me verify. Okay. Alright, so you went that direction. Like I said, I'm never right in the way that I think y'all are gonna go.
Always the way that you don't get credit for.
Never correct.
Prepare all but one, and that's where we're gonna go.
Yeah.
All right. I really thought y'all were gonna go either east or all the way north. I didn't think you took the one path.
So if
I,
you didn't tell me there was a different floor, I would have went all
Different
the way
colored floor.
north. Yeah.
well, I mean, you could visually see it. I mean, but okay. So as you walk in here, in the middle is a 20-foot high. The room itself is 20 foot high, and it seems to be made. Or in the center is a limestone altar, topped with a misshapen mound of gold that looks like it was, uh, like some type of poured on altar, in molten form. Um, and it must have been left there until it cooled and hardened, as it's not in a proper stance. And is that
Dude, we see
visible
that
to you
little slime
guys?
thing?
Why do they have that on the wrong layer? It's in the wrong place at least, so you guys don't even know. But that's, I thought it was on the proper
That's what
layer.
I was looking at. I was like, we're gonna kill that thing and we're gonna break it up into chunks and we're gonna throw it in the bag.
But yes, your weapon of warning is kind of going off in this room.
Something's in here. So just be ready.
Yeah,
Vigilant
there's a
blessing.
giant pile of gold.
Sorry,
Don't touch the fake gold.
two people were speaking.
I said, Desmond said, hear me out. There's a giant pile of gold.
Yeah, but there's something in here that wants to hurt us.
Hmm.
There's always in here that wants to hurt us.
I mean, I'm in the room with you.
I'm gonna take 2 steps inward
All right.
and
As
look
you
at the group.
look at the group, or look at the what?
Well, I'm gonna make like an annoyed look at the group, like a side eye, but I'm still gonna be looking forward.
All right. As you can see more of the walls, you can see that the walls have some carvings, and on them it seems like black mildew is dripping from the lidless eyes and gaping mouths carved into the wall. The carvings themselves seem to represent some sort of all-consuming demon lord of some type. It's pretty. It's got a very ghastly depiction.
Ooh,
Ooh.
demon lord.
Well,
Um,
guys, there's
Is
something
it?
in here. Who wants to find it? I did my part.
Where's
Our
the
religion check on the statue.
this it's hard to say what the statue was supposed to be, because it was like a melted statue. But with a 21, wow, let me look. I think that it's what it was called. I kind of said it. Um,
where's the statue?
that is the deity, right?
Like Yonu.
Like in the room, I mean.
Asmodeus, Medistus.
Nope. Okay. Okay, so then, in that case, with a 21, you would notice that it looks kind of like one of the more popular chaotic gods. Damn, I just had his name on the tip of my tongue. Oh my god.
Who's that? Grumsh?
No, it was the.
Oh, that's orcs.
Lolth?
Damn it! Now I gotta look it up, because I can't believe I forgot it. I was just thinking of it.
Ooh.
Lilith is my favorite
Yonu?
god.
It was I want to keep saying I want to say Thonus, but I know Thonus is not right. Um, Damn, I'm so sorry. I can't believe
He's
I
nuts.
completely forgot what it was.
The only goblin god I can think of is Yonu.
Not Goblin. It was like a.
Oh, Demon Lord.
He said Demon Lord.
Like a
Then he said Chaos God, so that's kind of intriguing to me.
Yeah.
Demon Lord. Hmm.
Let me see. There. Uh, is it him? Yeah. Okay, it's Talos. Sorry.
Oh.
Can't believe I blanked on that. But yeah, Talos. He's the one that's got like the big long sword and the like
oh, and the
wavy
diamond
hair.
symbol, and
Yeah,
yeah,
that
the
guy.
diamond. Yeah.
Yeah, totally
Okay, that's a very evil god, you
And
guys.
blanked.
and where's the statue?
It's right in the center.
Right there. Okay.
Right in the center. That's where that is the statue. I mean, it's like melted. It wasn't made properly.
Evil by whose standards, Magnus?
I'm going to perceive if there's any like traps or like divots or anything that may allude to a trap.
Sure. Roll investigation.
I mean, I'm just looking.
Mm, perception then.
Okay. Okay. The best one would be. Hold on, I gotta get my character sheet.
Yeah,
Perception.
+4,
Yeah, it's
at least +4.
a dirty 20.
Dirty 20.
Ooh,
All right.
nice.
You can see that there is a inscription, but it seems to be written in a language I don't think you would know. Let me look. Vela, do you speak this? You do not, but you would be familiar with it because of what you do speak, so you would know that it is an abyssal.
Ooh. Um, anybody speak Abyssal?
Not I.
I don't think so.
Magnus, you can comprehend languages, can't you?
That's
Only if
spoken.
they're spoken.
Ah.
I can't comprehend written languages.
Would I be
Alright,
able to sound out the Abyssal, or
No, abyssal has the. It's like trying to read hieroglyphics without any knowing of what a hieroglyphic actual word is.
damn.
bird, dog. Got
So
it.
nobody speaks Abyssal?
Nope.
No. All I know is that there is a darkness here and the evil gods are at work. I must be a beacon for Saloon.
Again,
Cut
evil
his ass.
semantic.
Actually, no, I wouldn't talk to him. Never mind.
I'm gonna water north.
Okay. There is the door to the right.
We got a door here. I'm gonna check it out.
Okay.
I'm glad I'm behind you.
All right. So you're
Hope
gonna
you're
open the
smart.
door. Is that correct?
Yeah, assuming it's unlocked.
Yes, it is.
There, yep, I'm gonna open door.
All right. You got about 60 feet, so this should be fine. This room is 30 foot high, so taller than the room that you were just in, and it seems to be swept clean with no trace of dust or debris. It seems to have been well kept up in here. And since you stepped a little further in, I'll show you a little bit more. I'm not sure how far 60 feet is, so I'm gonna go with that.
For the guard, get in the room here. A bunch of doors. Come on up.
Looking at the walls to your right, you can already see that there are more carvings into the walls themselves. Uh, this time they're depicting horrific cyclopean cities of seem to be made of black stone submerged beneath raging seas. So basically depicting a flood.
Cool. Are they on velvet?
You cut off.
Oh, it was
Thank
just a
you.
dumb joke. I said, are they
I
on
am.
velvet?
Magnus in this room or no?
You know
And
what?
what's your
Fuck it.
walk?
I'll investigate.
I mean, you don't have to. I was just asking if you're done with the room. But
I'm gonna.
if you want to stand there and investigate, go ahead and roll your investigation.
Okay. I'm gonna. Is that my 12 or my? Okay, here it is. That would be an 18.
Okay. As you go to, yep, you're outside of that. So, as you go to investigate, which means you're gonna, you know, touch along the side, you notice that the gold, which you would expect to be like a firm metal, is actually really squishy right when you touch it, and almost immediately after you touch it, um, where's the thing? I thought I had it open. It's okay. Uh,
Roland, you bastard!
as soon as
I
you
was
touch it and realize it's squishy, you're gonna see like almost like a it's a pseudopod that comes off of it and goes and tries to smack you. Does a 21 hit.
Yeah,
All right.
of course it does.
You were outside the weapon of warning and anyone circles, so that will be 12 damage and roll initiative.
Okay.
All right.
And
Everybody
This
knows her.
is, I just want to say this is why we don't listen to.
Okay. I mean, I don't hear you because you're in the other room. Who cares?
um, all right. Let me get everyone in the turn order. So.
Also, I'm actively being attacked by monsters, so I doubt I'd be listening to you.
Sounds
Either
like a
way.
skill issue.
I would say that Magnus, Adara, and Garg would see the slap, but everyone else would need to be told that this is going on.
that third one didn't count. I wish it did. I don't know why I rolled it that damn many times.
So you could waste your good roll, of course.
Yeah. I mean, technically, the first, even with my initiative, it should have been 14 and 12. I don't know where the hell it just kept rolling after that. All right, I could use my inspiration, right? But not for initiative, no.
If you want,
Next time I get slammed into a wall at 90 miles an hour.
I
Someone still has my
I'll remember that.
inspiration too. I forgot who I gave it to.
I thought
Oh,
you
I
gave it
You
mean,
to
actually?
I thought you gave it to Valeth, and it lasts for
Yeah, I
24
think you gave
hours.
it to
So
me.
yeah.
Yeah, you have 24 hours still.
oh, definitely.
Awesome.
So
Okay.
sorry. Uh, Something I plan to do is I'm gonna have you guys make rolling buddies. So whenever you miss a session, someone else rolls instead of I do for that person. Been thinking about that. I think it'd be more than fair. That's if y'all want to do that, of course. Let's see. Alright, so 11 for Dar. Chardor, do you need help putting your number in, or?
No, sorry, I was getting a drink.
Okay, no worries.
My leg is going to
I'm
sleep
gonna
right now.
grab
Oh
you.
my god.
You need a break? Is that what you're saying?
No.
Yeah, I mean, if y'all want to take a break, we can definitely do that. We were supposed to get one at
No,
we were
it's
supposed to
cool.
get one at
And they
8.
do it after combat.
No, I was expecting the one at 8, so I only brought 2 drinks with me.
Yeah, I was expecting it too. I asked for an ETA and they said soon, so I'm like, okay, it's a literal.
All right, my number's in now.
Okay. Any doubles? Roland, you definitely beat Magnus. So I'm just gonna go ahead and put that there. Okay, cool. Looks like we are good to go, and it looks like Valeth is first. So Valeth, you can return the favor.
Alright, fuck. I'm going to, I guess, cast Moonbeam.
Oh, okay, right to it. Alrighty.
Yeah, I'm pissed off at this thing.
Get slapped.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Oh, that's on the wrong layer. Token layer. Boom.
Oh, we're getting a Shake Shack. Cool. Sorry.
No, it's all good. Shake Shack is great, from what I hear. I don't have one, so I don't
How are we
know.
getting them in Canada before you?
I don't know. I I
Florida sucks.
I tried to order a double double down here, and they didn't know what I was talking about. I'm like, 2 cream, 2 sugar.
Mm.
It's not even hard. I thought it made sense. I thought it was just a nice name. But
Was it
Vela, you have control over your moonbeam, so you can place it where you'd like.
okay? I'll put it like right there for funsies.
Alrighty,
Um,
he's going to roll, and that is, it's a con save, correct? So let's see, that is
yes.
a 17.
Um, I think that. Let me double check. That probably saves.
It
I
does.
don't actually. I don't actually know what my con save is.
It is 15.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
And you also have an
Anyways,
inspiration. Don't forget that.
oh yeah. Wait, what? What do I? Can I give him disadvantage?
No, you can use that to just re-roll a dice.
One of my dice.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyways, what is the
Half
moonbeam
half
damage again?
damage. Should be
Yes, but what is
2d10.
the damage?
Should be
Okay,
2d10.
2d10.
I will double check.
Ooh. Okay, so that
2d10.
turns into okay. That turns into a 18 divided by 2, which should be a 9.
All right.
And then
9
I
damage.
will back up a little bit and bonus action shillelagh, I guess.
But Shillelagh is concentration. You would lose Moonbeam.
Oh, never mind. I didn't know that. Okay, never mind.
Gark is just going to take a couple steps forward, and he is going to do two punches at this thing. The lower of the two is an 18, so they definitely both hit. That's going to be 5 plus 8, so 13 plus 8, so 21 damage from his two punches altogether. And they are regular punches? Yes, they are. So, alright. Alrighty. Crimson, you were up.
Would Desmond be able to hear the commotion or no?
There hasn't really been commotion. There's been two punches and a moonbeam. So I don't think
You
anyone.
probably heard me curse like in Infernal before I went, or that was it.
Yeah, I don't know if that. I mean, yeah, you would have heard Valeth get upset, but I don't know if that's what you would turn around for. It's up to you.
Nah, Desmond's gonna sit there and just make sure his gun's loaded. That's gonna be my action.
Okay.
Sure.
Alright, that's fine. That brings us to Roland.
Oh,
Well, because I'm not going to feel a tingle anymore, I am going to walk out.
You start to feel a tingle. It's annoying.
Ah, of course. Um,
Yeah, you should have 20 more feet of movement.
I am going to call it a fat, ugly glob. I need a wisdom saving throw from
Alright, that's a 2 on the die. So, uh, wisdom, that makes it a 0. So he is incredibly offended that you spoke to it, even though it has no idea what you said, because it doesn't speak any languages.
it.
Gotta roll your 1d4.
2d4.
2d, that's right. No, yes, because you're level 5. You're
Yeah,
past level 5, so
that's 3 damage.
3 damage. Alrighty. Um. All right. I guess that brings us to Magnus.
All right.
Uh,
These two are still not.
You cut off again. Mag. These two
Oh,
are what?
hello.
Hey,
hello?
you said these two are what?
Or they're still not. They're not aware, right?
Well, Roland is, and Roland did the vicious mockery.
Okay. Which Trogdor would have been
I
aware of.
would have
So
seen
okay.
Roland walk past me, and
Yeah,
On that.
yeah. I mean, Trevor.
Okay. In that case, toll the dead. That would be a wisdom save.
Alrighty, that is a 13 total.
Oh, okay. That fails,
All
and
right,
it's
that's
already taken damage. So
so.
two
Give
d
me that 1d12.
That'd be 2d12.
That's correct. I do that with cantrips all the time. So,
Woohoo!
can you? I think the stray is asking for food. Being super loud about it. So yeah, 2d12. Go ahead and do the damage. Sorry. 9 damage. That's right. You rolled on the thing. Nice. Sorry, I heard like a lot of like
Yeah.
pounding, and I was like, "What is that?" And then I was like, "It's got to be that cat
That damn
outside."
stray.
Yeah, and we feed
No,
we feed her every day, but she's gotten real brave and bold lately.
uh-oh.
Diswind, real quick, which way are you facing?
Um, seeing that his party would, is like taking a bit longer, and
Hmm.
this one's kind of impatient, he would probably be looking towards the party.
All right, toward the party. Cool. So you don't see it coming
Oh
as
boy.
Give me one second.
this
Uh-oh. Oh,
There's no way it's that big.
this massive
Oh no.
gargantuan gelatinous cube moves forward just far enough to reach you and engulf you. You need to make a dex save.
Holy fuck.
I would say a disadvantage too. I don't know if he's the one that said be right back because I didn't see him roll. But yeah, I would say disadvantage if your back was turned like you described.
We were gone for 1 second. What is that?
So you turned. You said you were
What?
you said you were facing the party, and so you did not notice that a giant gelatinous cube that had been camouflaged in the room basically
Damn.
had slid forward just enough to engulf you, and I need a dex save at disadvantage because your back was turned.
Well, I was wearing heavy armor, and I don't think that changes anything, so.
That changes nothing.
that would be a disadvantage.
Yeah, I was saying disadvantage. Okay,
Well, you can't double it.
not
So.
entirely bad. 20. A
What?
gentleman's 20.
Oh, really?
Oh.
Wow.
The first one I
Okay.
rolled an
Disadvantage,
18.
really?
All right.
Yes.
So
Wow.
instead of getting engulfed,
No, no, I didn't mean literal terms.
you feel yourself instead get pushed forward. And with that failed, he still has two more actions, and you'll see two pseudopods come out and both come to hit you. Wow, they both miss because they're both an 8 with the added numbers. So this,
Wow.
Desmond will cry out like a those cats that like get startled.
yeah.
Basically like one of those. Basically, yeah.
Who would
Bad
Adara
kitty.
would Adara go to the scream or
Yep.
no? She goes to the scream for heads, and that's heads, so she's gonna follow the scream.
I think she would for a cat in pain.
15, 20,
She's a
25,
dog kid.
30. Is that all her? No, she has more movement than 30, doesn't she? Yeah, she's got 10 more. All right, and she will. Ooh, let's do a perception roll
Yeah, she got
for her to see if she even. Well, the thing's got pseudopods out, so she'd see it. She sees that thing, but she can't reach it without dashing. So, oh, I think she'd throw
you
her
got a
javelin of
javelin
lightning
of
out.
lightning,
Yep,
dude.
I think she'd throw that at it. So it looks like it has to make a dex save, which there's no way. Um, oh, maybe that'd be insane. No, the dex is a horrendous number, and so that turns it into a 12, which does not save
Ooh.
on a DC 13 dex save. So she gets her javelin of lightning as she runs in the room, and she jolts that thing forward, hitting and doing 5d6 because her uh, new vaulted gloves give her an extra
Was
1d6 of damage. So she does 16 lightning damage as this thing zips through, stabs through the cube, and then basically embed itself into the wall back here. This thing shot like a lightning bolt right out of her hand. It did not look like a normal throw.
that
All
was
right,
awesome.
alrighty. That makes it Jelly's turn, which con save is half decent. That is a 16. I think that saves against your Valeth. So Valeth, 2d10 and half it for me.
Woohoo! Alright.
I don't think it's gonna make it anyway. So
So that's a 12, so it goes down to 6.
alrighty, that would have been enough to kill it. It sizzles underneath the moonbeam before it gets its turn. Trogdor, you're up.
Woohoo!
Alrighty. Now I see the giant cube thing, right?
Mhm. It's got its pseudopods out, so.
Yeah, fireball.
Alrighty.
Fireball that.
That's a 6 on the die, so give me the full 8d6 for the fireball.
Woohoo!
Lord.
Take 32.
Alright, not bad damage at all. You guys see Trogdor basically throw a fireball to the upper backside of this gargantuan gelatinous cube, and it just blows up. Part of the cube like encaves itself from melting a little bit in the back, but it still manages to hold form and still be in the
I'm
room.
moving a little bit just to get out of the way of the room or the door.
Fair enough. Valeth, you are up.
Oh boy, okay, so I guess I'm gonna see everyone kind of slowly walking over, so I'll just 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, and then 30. And then I guess I wouldn't see anything from there, would I?
Nope, not yet. You're not even at the door yet, so.
Okay, yeah, and then I'll just end my turn.
Alrighty.
You can move your
Uh,
moonbeam.
yeah.
I could, but I wouldn't know.
Well then,
I guess
if that's the
maybe.
logic, would you drop it?
A bit closer to the door.
No, that's fair. You know what? I'll just put it right here.
5, 10, 15, 20,
Because I
25,
am seeing
30.
some activity, but I'm not sure what it is yet. So I'm just being
Realistically, you
Cause
heard
me
me
cautious.
yell
scream.
fireball. It
15,
wasn't towards
20,
you.
25.
Did I hear fireball?
Alright. Yeah, you would have heard him cast fireball.
Okay, then I guess I probably would have noticed there was danger.
Gark moved in and used dash to get out of the doorway, and that brings us back to Dismond.
So I haven't used my pistols that much, and I want to use them. But would it be smart to use them? No,
You would be
because I
at
have a better damage
disadvantage.
die.
You'd
I
be the
will remind you, we
disadvantage.
did give
It
you
does
back
have
your sword.
repetitive damage.
And just so you know, yeah, technically the sword's still in the bag. You never took it out. But also you had one misfire last week, so
You're right. You're right. So
so
I'd have to take an action to
all you
repair it.
have on you is your gun, and it has one misfire on it.
I think we gave his
Oh,
sword
you got
back when we got out of his
So
hand.
the misfire, I
did
think
you?
it just
The
I think
misfire
so.
is until you take time to repair it.
yes, and since I wasn't there last session, I wouldn't have.
I
I
mean, we can
mean,
say that you would have while you were just in the background, so you're fine.
how far do
And
I have to move
yeah, if you
to
guys
be able
gave
to
him the
use my?
sword back last session, then that's fine.
I'm pretty sure we did, but I could be wrong because I think I gave him a potion and his sword back when I
Didn't
tried
we
to help him
break
out.
it?
I remember the
No, we
potion.
got rid of
Other
the other
other
sword.
sword,
Yeah,
other
Oh,
sword.
other sword.
I
but
think I gave him his sword back because it's not in my notes anymore. That's still in the bag.
if he was here last week, he would have taken it back. So we'll just say that he hasn't. So,
Okay, so
so yeah, you have the sword, you put box, all the stuff. So,
so I'd have to at least be what 10 feet to use my pistol.
you can do it point blank. It's just at disadvantage.
All right, yeah, I'll just fire 2 shots immediately into this gelatinous
All right, they're both
cube.
at disadvantage.
First one, there's the first photo. I wish I wasn't at disadvantage. I should have moved back. 18.
18 does hit. Go ahead and do the second one too.
Alright. The second roll was a nat 20.
With disadvantage, you got nat 20
No, I had
twice.
a 10 and then I got a nat 20
So
and
with
I took the
Disad-
10. Yeah,
disadvantage.
That's the
I was just
10.
saying. I was just saying that I got a nat 20.
oh, okay. 10
Oh,
also hits. So go ahead and do both your shot damages.
oh, dang.
It's a giant cube. Like,
No, no, that's not what I was saying. I was saying when I rolled for the first shot for twice,
oh,
the first
20
one was
and
a
a 10.
10, and then the second roll was the 20, yes.
Oh, okay.
And then I just rolled double sevens. So
7
that would be what,
plus your 8. So
8.
yeah, it
So
hits.
that's 50. All right. Let me grab my 2d10s out. All right. 19 damage.
19 is not
I
bad.
have 4 shots left before I have to reload.
All right.
And then I can't. Daunting Roar ain't gonna do anything against this thing because I think it's dumb. So that'll be it.
Alrighty, that brings us to Roland. Two fresh bullets
Hmm.
inside of the cube, just kind of floating in the middle. It seems like you can see the metals already deteriorating from the well, the material of the cube.
I am gonna use vicious crossbow to attack,
All right.
and if it hits, it gets sneak attack.
Mm-hmm.
That's an 11.
11 still hits. So go ahead and do your. I believe it's 3d6. No, 3d6 is the sneak attack. So
4d6.
4d6. Yep.
Excuse me.
Bless you. No one said it. 46 plus 5. So
19 total damage.
all right. Whenever your arrows go into it, it starts to seemingly deflate almost, but really it's like pooling into a big old puddle as you have defeated the giant cube.
That scared the absolute shit out of me. I might need a litter box soon. I don't know.
Who started that?
Who was the closest?
I mean I might have triggered the gelatinous cube.
Who triggered the other one?
I don't
What's
know. I
going
wasn't in
on
the
here?
room.
Are you dropping Moonbeam?
Well, I'm still trying to scope out the situation first.
Fair.
I was like, oh, what's going on here? What happened?
Nothing we can't handle.
So you handled it?
Does it look like it?
I'm
Do we
almost out
never
of bullets.
What? Sorry, people all talked at once. I could not process that. What?
Does it look
Do
like it?
we never not handle it?
I'm just asking if you did. Why are you being cryptic right now? Can I just ask if you have defeated it? Whatever it was. I'm assuming because the weird fireball, I'm assuming it must have been.
I mean, fireballs all the answer for everything, but whatever.
You still
Have
need
you
to. Oh,
handled it?
Roland, can I have a drink of your flask?
yeah. Here you go.
Yeah,
Oh my god.
Thanks,
we've
bud.
killed it. We've killed it. We've killed it.
Okay, thank you. She'll drop the moonbeam.
Is there
Garth, what
anything?
direction now?
All right. Well, it's after combat. So as you guys wanted, we could do the break now. So go ahead and take 5. My phone call's here now too, so good timing. And we'll see. Hopefully, it won't take too long.
9:30.
Okay.
Back.
Hopefully,
Back
we'll
within
aim for
5,
that.
yeah, hopefully.
5 or 10
Bye bye.
should be. So, all
Okay,
right.
I'll be back. I was so close to starting something in the main area. If anybody that's here.
Sorry, I was muted. What are you talking about?
I was saying I so was gonna try to start shit up in with the goblins.
Yeah, luckily you guys are at least have some sort of sense, I guess, as my character would say. But yeah, I don't mind you guys causing chaos shit. I'm just saying. It would be really funny. I'm just saying that's what my character. And the infamous quote, that's what my character would do. But technically, my character has probably saved your asses at least once with that mentality. So
You've also walked us into a grave amount of danger
yeah,
by listening to you.
yeah. Well, you win some, you lose some.
Can't win them all. Yeah.
Also, wait, which one? Name one. I'm not doubting you. I'm just I don't remember an instance.
You walked us into. When was the last time we listened to you? We walked into a boss fight.
I I don't remember. I remember one time with the Ettins, I was like, we need to get out of here, and then you guys just continued on. That's the only boss fight I remember, at least. If that's even count as a boss fight.
No, it's just good RP. That's all. That's what it's about.
Uh, I do say I really like the rivalry, the quote unquote rivalry, if I can say that correctly, whatever it is, that is going on between Roland and Valeth. I think
Oh yeah.
that's a fun little thing to roleplay out.
So I have beef with my whole thing with Roland is he's that drunk. He has beef with everybody.
Okay, fair enough.
Like he has beef with everybody but I guess Tinhead.
Valeth also kind of has beef with
You like
everybody.
to fuck with me from time to time.
Yeah.
Yeah, Valeth also has beef with people from time to time, a lot, but for the most part, it's mostly tame. If not, maybe she'll just not do anything about it. Like she'll hold a grudge, but she'll just be like, ah, whatever. I'll just talk with them anyways.
I think Roland has the biggest beef with Adara.
What happened with Adara?
One day she threw me down to the ground, and Roland's never forgot that.
Awesome.
So he's waiting for the perfect moment to strike.
Valeth has some issues with.
You sort of deserve that.
I did. No, I did.
Yeah.
I 100% did.
You're kind of a little bastard, aren't you?
What do you expect from a drunk robo?
Fair enough.
Well, that was a lot shorter of a phone call than I expected. So.
Oh.
Good news, bad news.
Oh, it's good.
Hopefully
it's
not
just,
a bad call.
I thought I needed a professional to help me with the next step for the LLC part, but it's an online thing, and they just didn't tell me the form. They were trying to make me do it through mail, and I don't like doing anything through the mail. It takes too long, and if there's any issues, it takes even longer. It's just not worth it. It's better to do things online or in person. So.
Do you guys remember?
What
I'm
state are
having a
you?
huge lapse of memory right now. Is there a time where Valeth has walked you guys into a boss fight? Because Roland said it, but I honestly don't remember that. I'm not like trying to like say she's all powerful and mighty. I'm just like that's not. I'm just wondering because now
A
I'm
boss
curious.
fight? I don't know about a boss fight. Plenty of other fights, though. You've all walked into fights, so.
And there
Yep.
wasn't there one
I
where
feel like I caused most of them.
she convinced the group to go one way, and then we walked into a
I mean,
higher level battle.
I don't know if that'd be all of Valeth
Her
fault.
curiosity.
You know what I'm saying? Like that. I mean, you
I'm
could
just talking from like a role play perspective.
it's hard to
Not like
remember
she.
exactly.
Yeah,
I
it's
also still
hard.
don't remember
But
that battle.
but I
What
mean,
are you talking about?
you guys have led into other combats. I don't know if that's what you're referring to, but
I
that's.
think everyone has done a little bit of leading into people into other
But
people.
Roland blames you.
Okay, yeah, but still, what is the battle? What's the monster? Like, what was the character?
I can't remember, but I remember Roland was mad that he listened to you because you took him into danger.
Okay, fair enough. I'm completely blanking on it right now.
Possibly
I have really bad memory issues, so.
the mimic statue was if I recall that was Valeth.
Yeah.
No, that was Trogdor. He like shot it, or someone shot
No,
an arrow.
Trogdor was doing the goblin thing in that room.
And
Okay,
you
who's
messed with the statue.
Hold up. I
no,
completely remember something.
somebody shot an arrow into the mimic's shoulder, and that's what started it. I didn't do anything.
Well, there was a few mimics. I don't think you're thinking of the same one because that one was not sure started by an arrow.
I've only heard of one mimic, and I remember somebody. I don't know. Somebody threw something at his shoulder. I didn't do anything until after the battle.
It's hard to remember every
Yeah.
conflict like this, so I don't know.
I
What
got
did
one
you?
question.
What?
What's up?
So I completely forgot since it's been a while, but didn't I get like silver arrows and in a bow when I came down in you?
I don't think it was silver arrows, but I mean
Oh,
I've updated your character sheet with the only
Oh,
items
yeah.
I check are weapons. So whatever I got here, um, let's see. I don't even see a longbow on your list at all.
okay,
You
never
got
mind then, because
you
I
got your
swear.
longsword. You had that cursed longsword for a little bit. You got your hand axes. You got your pepper box, but no
All right,
no longbow.
I just don't remember if I
It
was
must be in the
given
bag,
that.
dude.
Yeah, I mean yeah, you guys are
Probably.
keep check your bag.
Be in
To
the bag.
answer your question, I'm in Florida, so
I know someone
Okay.
hit the
You need to
statue,
go to your
and then that's
Secretary of
what
State's
started.
website and you can do it for free.
Oh yeah, no, I already. They told me where to go. That's why this phone call was so short. They were like, you can do it yourself online. Just look up this. So I looked that up, and I'll do that later. But it is
Cool.
9:30, so we can get right back to it if you guys
Right.
are ready. Then even roll over.
Yeah, man.
So yeah, you guys are in a very clean room, 30 feet high, and there are 4 doors in this room. Which way would you like to go?
Hold up.
I'm just gonna
There's
step up
nothing in the
and
ooey gooey.
pick
Keep
a
going.
door.
All right, Desmond. I see you picked that one. Are you opening that one,
Let
Desmond?
me get down. Yes, I'm kicking it in.
All right. You are looking at what looks to be the start of a hallway. It goes north and south. Um, I'll say that Gark is pretty close behind, and he'll say, "Oh, that sensation's getting stronger. My
North or
blood,
south?
the bloodlust is telling me to go south, but they're very close.
Oh,
I'm,
okay.
I'm almost getting anxious at this point." And you'll see Gark start to also kind of rush down the hallway a little bit. Alright, let me give you more. Is anyone following, or Roland, what are you doing?
Um,
Did you want to pick a different
I'll
door?
just, yeah, I'll do what I was gonna do. I was gonna open this door.
I'm not seeing you move.
I'm thinking.
We're not supposed to split up the party.
I'm not seeing your ping either. Am I missing something? I'm looking at the
I
room.
don't see it either.
Can
Maybe
can you move your
reload.
token to it, or
My token's right at it.
I think you might need to reload, Roland, because your token's still in the middle of the room.
No, I reload it, and it
Yeah,
everyone
doesn't
you're
open
in
the
the
other
middle.
room.
everyone else is moving? Someone else move their token up or down.
Uh,
Alright, so Magnus is moving. Trogdor's moving. Yeah.
Man, Magnus are dancing over here. Oh, there goes Roland movement.
I just moved Roland. Roland, did you see your movement? There you are.
No, I'm
Okay.
not seeing my movement.
Oh, you're not seeing your movement. Okay. Well, I'm gonna refresh it again.
There we go. I'm good.
Oh, I just refreshed, but it's okay. It should be fine.
Technologies. The joy of technology.
Yeah, roll 20. They
Uh,
should focus on strengthening the function and instead of worrying about getting on Discord.
Well, I mean, this whole version's going to be gone probably in a couple months.
All right. All right. So, Roland, which door do you want to go to?
I'll just go with the group now.
Okay. I guess that works
left or right,
out.
God.
Follow Garp!
Without responding, you're gonna see Gark just kind of take lead and rush down this hall. And let me just reveal this so I don't have to worry about revealing and moving. I'll give you this because it's gonna be Magnus. That's looking. Alright. And Gark's gonna stop here and be staring into the room. And you'll hear him just say with a bit of rasp behind his voice that's usually been clean, "Found another one."
that was a woman.
Alright, let me just
Stick 'em,
go.
Garth!
That's
You
why.
would have hit a woman, would you? No, I'm kidding.
That's why I hesitated, because now all my stuff
You
is
wouldn't hit a
closed.
man with glasses, would you?
No, but I would hit a cat.
You know what? I'm still angry at all of you. Fuck you.
I'm
No
still
milk for you then.
very
There
upset.
was a lot of stuff that we tried to save you from back when you weren't here.
Let me open it.
Don't care as somebody who does.
Alright. Um, So as you guys walk in here, this room is 15 foot high with a vaulted ceiling. Uh, freestanding iron torch sconces light up the four corners of this room, giving enough light to easily see inside. Um, in the middle, you see a woman. She's rather relaxed as you see overstuffed chairs in the middle of the room, and she sits in one of them. There seems to be different items floating around the room, almost as if someone was walking with them. This includes like a jug of water. Some of them has like some rations on them. Others just have like brooms and are like sweeping the floors around, and you see rags cleaning stuff. Um, Around her neck, she wears two different holy symbols, one shaped like a gold coin, and the other the shape of a black disc outlined in purple.
Ooh.
I'm not a very religious man, but you said Joaquin's like the god of merchants. I'm pretty sure a gold coin holy symbol would be Joaquin's.
She'll look up
Yep.
and
That's what I told him.
does she recognize Gark? Okay. She'll look up and for a moment she'll have uh, this like smirk on her face before she startles seeing Gark and says, "You, you, you're supposed to be dead." Gark's just gonna be breathing heavy as he takes slow steps forward.
I mean, he is. Sucks to be you.
You'll see her stand up. All the items that were like the broom and like the foods and stuff will all just kind of like fall to the floor, as and she'll say, "Take another step and you're gonna feel the wrath of those you can't even see."
Hold up.
Gark's
Okay, guiding bolt.
Gark takes another
Guiding bolt.
step forward. Do you guys want to intervene at all, or do you
Nope.
want to?
Nah.
No.
No.
We
We're
let
just
Zach
trying to make
have.
sure
I'm
he don't
actually walking
escape.
out of the room. Let him finish his business over here.
I'm guarding the door.
I'm getting closer to the watch because it's gonna be funny to me.
Okay. Then I'm going to have him take one more step forward, and I'm gonna have you guys roll initiative. Let me move.
Okie
Okay.
dokie, Mr. DM.
Jesus, I'm glad I got advantage.
15.
If you got 15, you beat me.
No, sorry,
Okay.
that was my dice roll.
I
Okay,
also
I was
got
gonna
I
say.
got 15,
I'm going to.
What's your dex, Diz?
20.
I'm going
You beat
to.
me. Put 1.
I'm gonna self-inflict one on my initiative. Actually,
What?
Wow.
Self-inflict
Does it
one?
keep
What do you mean?
doing that?
like I'll
Wants to be
just put
last.
one to my initiative instead.
Oh, okay.
Ah.
This is the first one that's fought back. It's crazy.
First one is the set. We only found two.
Well, yeah, and both two have not fought back.
Did you guys find one last session?
Ooh, nice. Nat
No,
20.
we found two, and none of them have fought back.
The first one I
Oh,
found in a closet. Like a
Yeah.
little bitch.
like a little bit.
Magnus, you gotta add your number still.
I tried to. Why isn't it going in? I just typed it in.
There it is.
There it is.
Alrighty. Um, Magnus, you get to go first.
I'm gonna cast See Invisibility.
Oh.
Okay. On yourself, I'm presuming.
It's on. I can't pick a target. It's just, and it lasts an hour.
Okay, then I mean, if see invisibly would be on yourself so that you can see them. So I'm gonna reveal them because it's the only way I can really
Yeah.
do it. But no one else sees these. Only he does.
Ooh.
I don't see anything. I don't know what you're talking about.
And what else would you like to do?
Three, four, five, six. Okay. One, two, five, six, seven, eight, nine.
Anything else?
Are these things? Are they like roughly humanoid?
Um, they they would probably just kind of look like they would have a humanoid appearance, but it's almost like you're looking at walking shadows. They don't. They themselves, even when you see them, don't have an appearance. If that makes sense.
Hey guys, there's nine phantasmal shadowy am, but that chick is not a. And then I've already used my action.
Okay. That brings us to Roland. If you're not gonna do anything else, that's a whole statement.
Roland's just gonna hold his action until something comes within melee distance.
Okay. Fair enough. Um, 5, 10. All right. This thing is going to attack Gark. That is a 16, which does hit. He takes 1 damage. Not a great hit. And this thing will take another step back. This thing will do the same thing. That is a 14, which does hit Gark. This time he takes 4 damage.
We would see them now, right?
Nope, they are
Okay.
unseen servants. They will never be
Okay.
visible. And then he will 25. Alright, Gark's turn. Gark will make one wide swing to the north, missing because there's nothing there, and then put his attention back on Midna, or the woman, and 5, 10, 15. And he will bump into something in front of him and then just swing with his second attack, missing as he rolled a 9. Right, that does miss, right? Yeah. Alright, that brings us to Dismond.
Um,
You've been watching Gark kind of swing at the air, as far as you can tell.
can I shoot where he swung at?
Well, right now he's swung right in front of the woman. So, do you want to shoot at the woman?
Yeah, sure. I'll shoot at the woman.
Go ahead.
13?
A 13 does hit the target that's gonna get hit.
Alright. I'll make two attacks, I guess.
Your first shot, it'll seem to it'll seem to have stopped um, just before her, and from your visual, it looks like the bullets went forward, suddenly stopped, and then just fell to the ground as only Magnus would have noticed this thing poof out of existence with that hit with that shot.
Okay.
Uh,
Well,
So,
I'm gonna be like,
Pull some Matrix shit.
huh, weird, but Dismond respects Garg not enough to shoot at the woman again, just in case. So that's gonna be the end of his turn.
all right, then
Did I shoot
Trogdor,
twice or shoot
you
once?
shot
I think
once.
okay, so I have three shots left.
Trogdor.
All right. So we saw a bunch of things floating, and all of a sudden the floating things stopped. Correct?
Yep, it's like everything was just dropped to the ground.
Got it. Well, Trogdor is Trogdor.
Fireball.
Fireball centered on the lady.
Fireball centered on the lady.
Yes.
So like that.
Okay.
I've seen Garth get hit. He can handle himself.
The lady got an 8, and Gark got uh, yeah, a 12.
And they both fail.
Yep. So give me that 8d6.
34.
Alright, I believe there's circle hit all of them. So, well,
Pretty much all but that quarter.
you'll see her immediately burn to a crisp and fall flat. Magnus, as soon as she dies, you see all of these things poof out of existence. And
Garth's gonna be
Uh-oh,
pissed.
somebody's gonna get in trouble with
Gark,
Gark.
Garth's gonna be
Gark does get
pissed.
burned, and as soon as he sees her body fall to the ground, he turns and looks straight at Trogdor, still anger in his eyes.
I'm gonna step to the side.
He's just letting him.
Uh, you want to do anything else with your turn, Trogdor, before I move?
No, I'm just gonna chill here.
Okay.
Yeah, hey Garth, I'm sorry I killed her for you.
Gark's
That would
going
have been
to.
the last one, so we can just kill him.
Okay. Gark's going. It's not. But Gark's going to turn to Trogdor and say, "How dare you! These were my kills to get vengeance on."
In my defense, it made it to second level and still survived. I thought it could survive a fireball.
It wasn't your judgment that was needed for this. It was my judgment to pass.
Gark, buddy, slow down.
Who said slow down?
Disman.
Okay.
Are we out of combat or in combat still?
I think we're still in combat.
It depends on how the conversation goes, I think.
We might have to put Gark down.
Could I get in the way of the
No.
two of them?
I
Do
mean,
you want to get in the way between us?
You can move your character wherever you want to move them.
I'll get in the way between them and shoot Gark a glare.
He's an undead person.
I know. Don't worry.
Are you trying to roll intimidation?
I mean, yeah, technically.
Okay.
I'm more intimidated than you, little one.
No, yeah, go ahead and go for that.
As she does so, can Disman like do the little like knife to neck thing, like.
Whoa.
I mean, it doesn't matter because I got a nat 20.
Like saying stop.
I'm not helping you guys fight him.
I'm just kind of watching.
You stand here to defend someone who steals another's honor?
That's pretty fucked up.
You have no honor.
Gark has all the honor. How dare you?
My existence is because of those trivial fools. And now my existence is nothing but revenge. And you guys won't even give me that.
Oh, calm down. You got to kill one of two.
I didn't have nothing to do with that, brother Gark.
2 of 3 so far.
Yeah, two of.
I assure you, your place here is futile. If you get any sort of hit on any of us, I will strike you down.
Oh, damn.
Go get your holy symbol, and then we'll go find the last one for you.
He'll stand.
I'll make sure he dies by your hand only.
He'll stand just looking down at Valeth, and he'll just say, "You should know your place."
You should know yours, corpse.
Hey, look, that was a little out of hand.
Right,
yeah.
By the way, we watched this man take a hell of a beating. Even I don't want to fight him, and I'll fight anything.
With a
Bailiff, you're
19,
sounding a little racist right now.
with a 19, he's gonna grab Valeth by the collar and like slightly lift her up. I didn't
Okay,
ask
Desmond.
for this existence, and you're all very aware of my story. Watch who you insult. And he'll just throw her to the side.
Okay. Never mind.
I really wish you didn't do that.
Throw her to the
And
side.
I wish you would let me get my vengeance.
I think
She's
we
gonna
have.
punch him.
I think we
There's
have vengeance right
Yeah,
now.
Desmond has his gun out.
Yeah, she's gonna punch him.
I'll be dead soon enough. Y'all can wait. There's one more, and I intend to get my vengeance. That's all
Or
my
we-
existence is
Or you
now.
know what? How about we go get the other one, but let the other one kill him?
Hey, Magnus, why don't you kill this fucker with some ready to get?
So what are we doing? Someone make a decision.
I'm not helping y'all fight him.
All right, let's go, Garg.
He
Like
just tossed our party member to the side. You're just
Yeah, we
Yeah.
might have to fuck with
All right,
him
let's
for
squeeze you
that.
You all stand here and expect respect from everybody as you insult them.
look. I got guard, buddy. Listen,
Actually, hold on a second. Actually, I'll
I
go
got-
with my.
You've
I
all
understand.
You've all seemed to have mistaken this situation we're in as a relationship. We are not friends. I just wish to be laid to rest. And
That's
as-
22 to hit.
Can I like try to stop Bailiff? Because she
Yes,
seems
you
like
can.
she's instigating this. All right, I'm gonna grab her fist,
You'll
or
have
at least
to
attempt to.
you'll have to roll. Yeah. Let's do
Strength or
It's a reaction. Yeah, just make it a do the I'm gonna make it a reaction attack, even though it's more like a defense, but it's the same like motion. So
like my so it'd be like my claws
yeah,
modifier.
it would be strength based. So it would be like your claws. Oh, I'm on your
Where
turn.
are you? I don't see
He's
you.
underneath
Gentleman's
rolling.
20.
So
I'm
plus,
right next to you.
So
He's
plus,
underneath
Really? I
rolling.
don't see you.
he's
I'm
underneath
underneath
rolling.
rolling.
Oh,
But,
okay.
It's a +7.
Oh, 21.
Misses.
Well, Vela, what misses?
Because I got a 22 to hit.
Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah, I think that would actually make sense to go off of that, not the AC, because what you're doing. So yeah, I would say that the 21 does miss. So,
Okay, cool. I'm gonna hit him for
well, you're punching, so it's just gonna be 1 damage. You don't have,
Oh, okay.
yeah, you don't have like anything for that. Let me roll, see if he reacts. All right, good news for you. As you land your punch, he'll seem to have zero reaction to it. And he'll just look look down at you and just mutter, "That's exactly what I would expect from this group."
Desmond's gonna glare at
Brother Garg, do not
Bailiff.
include me in this. I made a vow to you, brother, and I'm going to keep it.
No, you're gonna kill him. He's being.
Well,
For the
Hello.
record, Garg, I did
You
not
are
go.
all instigating this. But
No,
the only
my
one that's
fault the
I
bitch
made a
died.
vow.
is our holy man. Everybody needs to take a deep breath and calm down. Let's get this person his revenge, whatever he wants. That way he can just die and leave us alone.
I'm gonna like spray
And
some
again-
water at the cat.
Did you get your holy symbol from the dead bitch? She had some symbols on her neck.
I haven't been able to do anything, as you guys simply took my vengeance and then insulted me and got upset that I had a reaction
Okay,
to
so
your
go get.
blatant disrespect.
The tiny one is the one that insulted you, not all of us.
You guys named
You know what?
Gerard.
Go check it out so you can die.
You,
Go get it.
yeah.
He'll just let out a sigh, and he'll just
Exactly.
kind of just walk past. If you guys don't like make way for him, he'll just bump past you and walk
I'll make way.
towards him.
I'll move like right here.
You'll see him
Given
grab the coin-shaped symbol and rip it off her neck, and he'll say, "I at least feel something with this. This one must have actually been mine." He'll take the one that you guys bought him, and he's gonna put the proper one that he feels that he just took back, and he'll put that around his neck, and then he's just gonna walk past you all and not say a word. But he's gonna walk
that,
up to
that
Magnus.
necklace looks fake.
He's gonna walk up to Magnus and hand him the one uh, that he purchased from the bazaar. It seems I'm not the only one that came down here with this symbol, but I have
I'll
gotten
make sure this.
I've gotten the proper one back, and he'll kind of fidget with the symbol that he now has around his neck. Still not
Uh,
much of a connection, but I can feel the history in it.
That's awesome, brother. I'll make sure this one gets back to the Church of Joaquin.
That's all I could ask. Now, tell your
You
friends.
have my word.
Now tell your friends that we do not need to be companions. I just need to get to my final vengeance, and at least let me get my last kill. Otherwise, I'm not sure if I'll actually be able to lay the rest.
You hear that, Trogdor?
Valeth
I
will just mutter under her breath in Infernal. Miliki was right about this thing.
again, Brother Gark. I assumed they could handle a fireball. They made it past that stupid gate that knocked the shit out of our rogue.
Well, next time, do assume that it's my kill, and so you won't cast that fireball again.
Shut up.
Tall ask, but we'll
Shut up.
see.
Keep walking.
Where's the next one?
We're just waiting for you to die at this point. Hurry up.
I've been waiting to die much longer than you've even known me.
Yeah, it's felt this like the same amount of time.
I mean, they've been down here for how long? And you're somehow a rotted corpse, but they're still alive and it's showing on level 2.
Well, this one had some sort of base, so it's probably safe to say that it's been at least a few months. Where is this last one? It would be.
How about we take a small break? This seems like the perfect room for it, after all.
The next, well, it was perfect till your friend ruined the rest. All the furniture and stuff will be completely toasted at this point.
Burnt.
If you look in the room again.
Burnt.
I mean, doesn't matter. It's still a place to rest.
The the sense has gotten a bit weak, but I feel pulled to go south.
All right, well, we got a little pathway right down this way. Let's go that way then, buddy.
I
Can
do
we-
agree that maybe
we
we
should-
should take a rest.
We should take a rest first.
Well, it is up to you. If you wish, I could just head off to get to my vengeance without you.
You're more than welcome to. No one said you gotta stay with us.
It was our agreement
Right.
of why I stayed with you. But if you wish for me to no longer hold up my end of participating in your group and aiding with combat, then I shall just handle my business on my own.
No, we've been through this
I'm-
long. We're taking a rest and you're gonna join us.
Well, then all I ask is to lay off the insults. I'm already plagued with the body. I do not need to be reminded.
As long as you cut the hospital,
As long as you stay away from Valeth.
yeah,
I stopped calling you undead a long time ago, alright? I have not insulted you.
Well, might I remind you that I have yet to have any hostility towards you, other than when you
Down.
had straight taken my vengeance away from me. It was your thievery of my only purpose.
I mean, we do have a cleric. We
Um,
could have revived him. You could come again if you want to.
yeah, do you really want that?
I mean,
I'm
Would
not
that make
sure.
you guys really want to use the diamonds for that?
Uh, I'm not sure it's as effective,
Mm,
but
okay, then
all I know is what I learned in my life as a clergy of my own, and revenants, they only last until their vengeance is met. It's important that I meet my vengeance, otherwise I will never rest. That's all I've asked for since the beginning, and that's all I ask that you maintain.
Oh,
Any
brother, this guy
response?
stinks.
No response? Nothing?
Hey, you
go,
instigated.
go sleep. Go take.
Like I said, buddy,
I think
I
he's talking
wanted.
to
I'm just helping with your vengeance. I did not mean to kill it. That's it.
He's ungrateful.
you.
Let him go sleep.
Technically, brother, you're part of that fight. So
Sorry,
you
you
just
cut
had a
off
helping
really hard.
hand.
You cut off really hard.
Oh, damn.
You said technically Brother Garg, and then you cut off.
You were part of this fight. You just had a helping hand.
That's true. I just am concerned about being damned to live in this body. I do not rest. I stay awake and aware of my decrepit form and my disconnection.
If you can feel the connection with that holy symbol, then all you got to do is have faith, brother. You are on
Or
your
we can just
path.
kill this guy.
Worst case, we have a holy man. We will somehow put you to rest properly. We're not complete assholes, just a little bit assholes.
You could have fooled
I
me.
mean,
He'll say
Are
so.
those goblins still living?
Yeah, I still want to kill
Still
them.
want to hold that room up, but
Yeah, I still want to kill them.
I guess the term would be for now, but it's ultimately up to you. All I wish is to be laid to rest, and with only one kill left, let this be the final resting moment before I finish off my duty. And he'll just take a spot over in this corner, and he'll just kind of hold his symbol, and you'll see him just kind of start meditating by himself.
Valeth will see
um,
him and back a few more feet away.
I have a question?
Okay.
I would like to do an experiment with each of the two different other powders I got besides the black ones, the white one and the rocky one.
Okay.
See how they like burn.
Okay. How are you doing that?
So like with the rock one, I'll break off like maybe a small chunk and I'll use the tinder for my tinder box to light it, and then same with the white one.
All right. Um, do go ahead and you can do the white powder first.
Okay. So again, Desmond's in his corner and he'll just light up the white powder to see how it reacts.
So just to make sure I got it right, you're putting the powder on the floor and then using the tinderbox down towards it, correct?
Yes,
Okay.
correct.
Uh, do a deck save.
Oh no.
I mean, what did you expect?
Well, because I want to see if I can make interesting things out of this. Dex save?
Yep.
17.
17. All right. You spark it, and right whenever the spark hits the white powder, it just immediately like erupts in this quick flame before it sizzles out immediately. It was like almost like a flash, and then it was gone.
Flashbang? No. Um,
You want to go kill a
science
goblin? You
science
got
me wants
scammed.
a potassium or magnesium.
and now he's gonna take a little chunk off the rock one and do the same.
All right. Whenever you strike it, it seems to heat up and light, and it seems to hold the fire around it for a moment, and it just slowly burns. You can smell the smell of burnt charcoal, which makes you realize that these are just charcoal chunks.
God dang it. All right, well, this one's useless. I might go back to buy more of the white. Um,
Would you like to investigate the white powder and see what it is?
yeah, sure.
Okay, sure. Go ahead and
It's drugs, isn't it?
you guys are probably gonna think it's funny.
We're
You can
going skiing?
just go ahead and just roll
Got it from Hunter Biden.
19 plus
uh,
0.
19 plus 0. All right, with a 19, you can tell that this is flour.
Ooh, I
Flour,
Brain
see.
dust. Okay.
flour in dust form is highly combustible, and so therefore it
So, what
counts
I'm
as a
hearing,
it counts as a combustible. And yes, it's more effective as a flashbang than anything else.
so what I'm hearing is, would it produce like
Flashbang
enough
grenade.
light to, yeah, that's what I'm saying, because, but the amount of brightness lumens that has to produce has to be really bright and also has to make a loud popping sound,
It
theoretically.
doesn't make a loud popping. It's almost like a sizzle type of noise whenever you do it. And I wouldn't say it's super bright. It's like quickly looking at a campfire and looking away from it. It's probably the
Mm.
best way I can think of explaining it.
Uh,
I'm gonna
So
test
like
the black powder just in case.
it would like just disturb your vision for like a moment, but we're talking like maybe 5, 6. We'll say 6 seconds for a round. So
Okay, so another test.
okay.
I'm gonna mix a little bit of the black powder, a little bit of the white powder, and light it.
Okay.
put dragon's breath on your.
That's what I'm saying. Breath pistol. Let's go. Or at least make them incendiary.
If not, just
Uh,
get shooting the gun.
My only problem is that as a scientist, the powder itself does nothing, but it's the dust in the air around the powder.
yeah, that's like so.
So theoretically, right, I make a flower bullet. I have 2 attacks per turn. I load it like flower,
Yeah,
normal, flower,
so
normal.
it's
It's not the compressed
so
flowers.
if you're just putting the gunpowder and the white powder on the floor together, mixed together, um, it's going to make a big burst, like just like the last one. But the base of it will slowly burn, making the flash last a little bit longer, maybe like an extra second or two. But it's not any brighter; it's more just louder.
All right, so hear me out.
You need magnesium.
So I
Or
look gunpowder. It causes a hot gas whenever it's in like an enclosed area, and that's what causes it to be more explosive. But out in the open, it just kind of burns like coal, is what it says.
So I make a metal bullet, right? I stuff it full of gunpowder and flour, theoretically. Because I have stuff I could do that with, but that's up to the DM. All it says I can make rounds for said weapon that I own.
Oh, it's a good thing we're near the end of the session. There's literal YouTube videos of flour and gunpowder mixing, so I'll find out what that does, and I'll let you know.
All right.
all right, first off, be careful searching that, and second, I kind of want to see it too.
And,
When I find the proper video, I'll send it over.
I've seen great silos explode.
That's what I'm
So,
saying. Maybe I can make a little
so
explosive
are we
round.
so I guess that's what he'll be doing during his short rest is investigating that
Are we
stuff.
doing a short rest or a long rest?
Oh, I was
Short
in a
rest.
long rest.
I don't,
It's
We
been a
don't
I
have
don't
a
know how
while.
super
long.
long rest yet.
It,
We
it
like have
is.
an hour or so.
Let's see. The time at the end of last session was 23:30. You guys woke up from your long rest at 19:30. It means you've been up for 4 hours. You did all that stuff in the bazaar and stuff. We'll say that took about 2 hours. Um, and then you did a little exploration. We'll say that took like 30 minutes. So it should be. It'll be about 3 a.m. So you need another couple hours before you can take another long rest. So
okay, yeah, because the end of last session was 4 hours more for a long rest.
yeah, so
Yeah, so let's just do a short rest real quick.
So it's nothing, but yeah, let's do it.
well you can
And I guess
roll
I'll
some hit dice
expend.
and get your stuff back, and if there's anything you need to attune to, you can, or whatever it is you want to do.
Oh yeah, I'll tune to that cloak I got.
Okay, fair enough. So roll in. Wow. After everything you've bought, this is the first thing you're attuning to. So
Really, you have one attunement? That's it?
he just did it. Cloak of protection that he stole.
The
Um,
Blade of Warning isn't attunement?
so that brings nope. So that brings your AC
Really?
to 18. It makes your saving throw for strength a 0, your dex a 9, your con a 3, your intelligence a 5, your wisdom a 2, and your charisma a 2. So not bad.
Oh no, it requires attunement. The Weapon of Warning requires attunement.
No, it doesn't.
I'm looking at it right now. Weapon of
It's
Warning.
wand of warning.
Warm.
Oh,
Yeah.
Wand of Warning. Okay, that's different.
Yeah. I
I'm
was gonna
gonna
say I don't think he
burn.
has that.
I'm gonna burn my sorcery points. Use a hit dice, which no matter what gets back to full, and rebuild my sorcery point, which I have a extra third level spell slot back.
Where's Wand of Warning? Is it a homebrew item or?
Actually, it does say you have a dagger of warning. Roland.
No, that's because there was no wand when I went to add it.
Okay, but I can't see the Wand of Warning.
Okay, this is like after session stuff. We'll figure that out in
Yeah,
just a second.
it doesn't matter.
Does anyone else want to do anything else real quick? If not, when we come back for the next session, we'll be wrapping up the short rest, and then you guys can continue on from there. So,
Cool.
cool.
Cool. Alright.
Alrighty, guys. I'll go ahead and stop
Yeah.
it here.